there, boys. Episode 31 in the flesh. Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller.
It's the only... What? Come on, put some respect on Reggie Miller's name. Hey, people are going to start thinking we hate the legends out there, bro. They're going to start... Yeah, Reggie
You thinking
Miller.
of another
But
player?
Reggie Miller is not a legend.
I looked it up. I legitimately went on Google.
No, I'm saying he's not a legend.
He's one of the greatest shooters of all time.
That's not a legend.
Reggie Miller is a legend.
No. He's not a legendary basketball player,
No,
guys.
but
Come on.
he is a legend.
No, I mean, that's the same thing. He's not a legendary basketball
Yeah,
player.
he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He has
Bro,
a-
he's not even like top 40, top 50 all
he's
time.
not,
bro.
but
Come
he
on,
has
please.
he has a moment in history that
The 9
forget.
points in 8 seconds? I seen T-Mac do 13. Get out of here.
Come on,
He's the
bro.
Third.
It's
no,
a Reggie
third.
Miller episode.
Oh, it's a Reggie Miller episode. I'm not denying
In
that.
reality,
Just, don't
it's-
call it legendary. Come on.
And-
Let's
and-
just keep that word is sacred. Let's just be careful with our terms. Kevin Durant is really legendary.
It's really the Luka episode.
It's the Luka. We might as well do episode 77. It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Do you see that comment, Dorian Finney-Smith?
That's his best friend.
Luka.
No.
So Luka commented on a picture of Dorian Finney-Smith. He's like, "Why don't you take 77?"
Cuter for you, dog.
And then Luka posted a picture of him he's holding the Lakers jersey, and DFS take.
We
messaged him,
really
he's like,
did it.
I saved it for you.
We really did it, man.
We?
Yes.
He was at the coffee meetup with Nico.
I mean,
He called Hakeem first. Hey, Hakeem, you think we should get Luka or what?
whenever we talk about the Lakers, Hakeem says like, "Oh, I don't know if we should do that."
I don't know if they
I don't
do that.
know-
With,
I
they
don't
do
know if we
that
have the
with
cap
fo-
space.
They do that with football too.
I don't know
Bro,
if we have
I
the cap
have,
Yeah, we're just gonna sign some.
bro, I have equity. I have emotional equity.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll
How
give
much would you need to be taxed? How much of a tax are you okay with to come out of your paycheck every month for Luka to be there for the next 10 years? 2%, 1%,
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, he's gonna be there for the next 10 years, regardless.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, some people
Not a
leave, some
guarantee.
people.
Maybe.
Birthday weeks,
Yes, sir.
turn 30. You're coming up on 29.
Yes, sir.
What are the chances that we would be in a group where it goes February 2nd, my birthday, February 3rd, yours, and then you're the 6th,
Eighth.
8th. Oh, wow.
Get it together, man.
That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Well, I got the greatest fucking birthday present of all time, and that was
Yeah, it was legit on your birthday, huh?
it was legitimately on my
Wow.
birthday, bro. Legitimately.
What was it, man? What was the birthday gift?
Luka to the motherfucking Lakers, bro.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Broke the internet.
Before
the world.
before we get in there, I wanted to prop us out on something.
Prop us.
I wanted to, we don't, probably won't do this maybe once every like 30 episodes, but I want to pat ourselves in the back for something, bro.
What's that?
I'm on social media a lot. I'm on, I'm watching Reels, Shorts, TikToks, whatever the fuck they really call them. All of them, bro.
What is it?
And there is this some shit that we'll touch that nobody else will.
Think so?
And maybe it's not a good thing because maybe we don't get a lot of the followers because of it. But people really think like we sit here and like the Iverson thing last week. People think like that was on the agenda. Like let's hate on Iverson. And little people know like we're really just trying to put context on shit, bro. And like people aren't doing that out there, man. Even like the Jalen Hurts thing.
Well, I mean, because most fans are casual sports fans. You know what I mean?
And most fans.
I would ask some guys in the comments if you remember.
Oh yeah, you got
I-
some time this week.
I
my
had
man.
some time for them this week, and like with the, just real quick, I'm not gonna bog it down too much, but with the AI stuff, like I asked a couple people, like, yeah, okay, cool, he took them to the finals, that was great. When he had a loaded Denver team and Chauncey took him further, the same exact team, what was your excuse then? Oh, he had 4 scoring titles. Okay, that's why he's great,
But no, like no.
but he's not top 10.
It actually doesn't bother me. It makes me laugh. Where people are like, yeah, they just posted this for rage bait or like
Yeah.
for you.
No, you just don't know basketball.
No,
sorry, bro.
No. Like not even that. Like no, we truly believe this, and it
It's
wasn't
not
like
a belief. Amongst basketball people, these are things that are given. These are things
people
that are
think
known,
we sat in a
understood.
production meeting and said it.
No, bro.
Hey, Iverson this week.
So the Jalen Hurts one is funny though, because like every reel I've seen on Jalen Hurts, anybody who has anything even, not even negative, just not positive to say about Jalen Hurts, they get the same type of comments.
Yeah.
So I just tossed that up to Philly fans being Philly fans and defending their guy.
I gotta give them some credit, man.
Yeah.
They ride for their people.
I don't know if you saw that short I sent you, James Jones.
Oh man,
Snapping, talking about straight jacket. And then people in the comments were saying, oh, Shady needs to put him in his place. And then Shady on the same show was like, "Yeah, you're right. I mean, you need to be better. It is what it is."
So usually we start off the pod with the NFL. You would think we would start it off with the NFL, with the Super Bowl legitimately a couple days away. We're not going to do that.
No, we're not.
We're just not going to do that. We probably had one of the most I would say it's one of the most shocking trades in any sport of all time.
Yeah.
Shocking. I'm not saying like the best player.
It was the most shocking in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And it was the best player in my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's the most shocking ever.
Yeah.
It was the best player in my lifetime by far.
To get traded, yeah.
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 Middle of his prime.
I would say
not even his prime yet.
It's arguable that it's probably the most shocking one because it was out of thin air. Like there wasn't a trade rumor, anything out there. It's still crazy to say this. Luka got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers at the age of 25 on a random
Saturday night. I mean, at least they picked a Saturday. You know what I mean?
So, what are some of your guys' thoughts about that, man? What were some of your guys' first feelings? I'll never forget where I was when that happened. I'm telling you that I'll never forget.
No, I won't. So, I'll tell you something. I haven't missed a Lakers game this year. If I missed it, it's probably like one or two max.
Yeah, same.
And I watch these games, and I'm a huge LeBron fan. So I don't miss LeBron games. I haven't missed LeBron games in 20 years. And I watch these games, and I've been watching these games for like the last few years. And the main reason I watch them,
it's for your player.
It's for my player, and it's because I understand he's not gonna be here that much longer. So I'm trying to take it all in, enjoy it while I got it. That flipped on Saturday night. It turned into, it's probably not likely, but if they play their cards right in the next year or two, these games are meaningful now. Every Lakers game moving forward is meaningful now. That's what it flipped it right away. Once we found out LeBron's going to stay there. Because we didn't know what the fuck was going on Saturday night. We were like, what anything can happen or not.
He was not going nowhere.
Yeah, that's the biggest change for me. I'm a selfish guy. I mean, LeBron's my guy. Everything revolves around him. So seeing that, these games are going to be more meaningful moving forward. They're going to have meaning to them when I watch them. It's not just going to be, just because it's LeBron. This is a team that can win games now.
Bro,
real games.
What was Dallas doing? Like, look, we're like a couple days removed from all of this. What? And I've seen every
conspiracy theories.
I've seen every conspiracy theory.
It was such a dumb trade. There's conspiracy theories coming out from
it. Yeah, I seen leaked reports on him being fat and unconditioned, and he's a drunk, and he does this, and he.
But that makes sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Nope.
How he got traded.
Nope. What do you got? Yeah. Like the way how it happened too. Like you'd even put him on the open market. It's one thing to be like, all right, if Nico would have said, you know what, we're just gonna trade Luka because we think we want to move a different direction.
And we want to get a boatload of picks and players.
Stupid. But
entertaining.
Denver picks up that call.
For Jokic?
Milwaukee picks up that call. Say what you want. Maybe they don't take that trade, but they pick up the phone. They will listen. They will entertain it. It'll be a real conversation in the front office. Do we pull the trigger on this?
It is.
So it's like it's weird how they did it. How it happened is the weird part. The way they did it with Luka, which, by the way, they fucked Luka
hard.
They fucked him. Now, I think they helped him more than he thinks they helped him.
Oh yeah.
But I think they fucked him though, because $100 million is $100 million.
Regardless.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. $100 million is $100 million, bro. So
I'm telling you, it's such a baffling and shocking trade that, if you think the NFL's rigged, you need to start shifting your eyes to the NBA and be like,
yeah,
did the NBA just put one of the best players in the league on the Lakers randomly?
Yeah,
that's how crazy it is. The biggest question out there that everybody's asked is who won the trade, the Lakers or the Mavericks? I'm gonna answer it from the beginning. Short term, long term, 15 years from right now,
the Jazz,
the Lakers won the trade, and it's that simple. They walked away with the better player in his prime. I think he has the third highest scoring average
playoff history.
you'd never. This has never happened where you randomly trade a top 3 player in the league in their prime. I don't care who it's for. I don't care if the Mavericks won a championship this year. You lost one of the biggest assets in the league.
Yeah. Well, it could turn out to be both are losers. That's a real possibility. No, because I mean,
how are the Lakers ever going to be losers in this?
because Hakeem, we disagree about this, and it's not that we disagree. I think he will re-sign with the Lakers, but this is not a guaranteed given that he's re-signing with the Lakers. If he walks away this summer,
Then what?
they both lost.
Yeah, to me,
They both lost.
To me-
I mean, the Lakers have a spot now that they can sign a max
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah, but Dallas won.
but like Dallas, they both lost.
Dallas-
You know what I mean?
I
Like
don't
none of them are
see-
real winners in that scenario.
I don't see any scenario in life where Luka would leave. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Yeah, he hasn't played a bus up.
These aren't American players.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how they think. I don't know how they. We're not accustomed to them. I tell you, Europeans, like in European sports, they leave all the time. They leave all the time.
We'll see, man.
You know what I mean? Like, my guess is he won't leave. But that's the only scenario I could see it being a lose-lose for both.
He's outside of the chance of him leaving. It just
If they just stay where they are, yeah,
I don't
there's
see,
no
I
winner
don't-
or loser.
no,
Dallas lost
Dallas,
the trade.
absolutely.
There's no winner.
Yeah, bro.
Dallas lost the trade.
Yeah, like, it just,
Saying the Lakers are winners is giving them too much credit.
bro.
They lost the trade.
It's
Dallas
like
lost the trade.
trading Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Burrow, Josh Allen in their prime.
Somebody said it perfect on Instagram. I wish I would have screenshot it so I can give them better credit. But
think I seen it.
they said it would have been like trading Joe Burrow for like TJ Watt or Myles Garrett. It's like, yeah, cool, you got a great defensive player, but you
know
don't
who-
trade Joe
you know
Burrow
who it's-
when he's 25.
If you're doing quarterback
You know
to
what I mean?
quarterback, and it's like trading Joe Burrow for
Geno Smith? No.
for Dak. We
No,
all
that's
consider
not
Dak
that
like the 8th best quarterback in this league. Who's the 8th best quarterback in this league?
That would have been worse. That would have been a lot worse.
But that's really what it comes down to.
100%.
That would
Just-
have been worse. Joe Burrow to Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how it is, bro.
100%.
If you're trying to compare it in like,
No, AD's better.
it's like trading Jamar Chase
for Josh.
for what's his name? For
Josh Allen.
who's the dude on? Why am I forgetting Tampa wide receiver?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, that I could see. Yeah, 100%. This Luka was still worse, though.
Oh no. And just to let everybody, as a Laker fan, there is only like 7. Like I did the list the other day, like 6 or 7 players I would ever entertain trading AD for straight up.
I've never looked at a list, but I'm sure it's longer than that. If we look at age, depending on who you get back.
I did it, just straight up player for player.
No, you can't do that. You have to look at age,
At
too.
top of your head on
No, I
You have
did
to
it
look
even
at
with age.
With age, like if
With
was
age.
LaMelo on there?
No, I wouldn't do LaMelo today for AD.
You wouldn't do a 22-year-old Melo for 31, 32-year-old AD?
No, I wouldn't.
That's nuts.
I'm just saying I wouldn't. I have more questions about LaMelo and his health.
No, but he's 22.
You get what I'm? It's just as bad.
You wouldn't have traded him for like someone like Ja?
No,
No, he wouldn't.
You guys crazy, bro?
no. I'm just saying I wouldn't.
But boys, he's 32 and he's an injury-prone player, and he's turning 32.
I already
soon.
had my list the other day. I would do it for Joker. I would do it for
the 5 guys.
yeah, Joker, Giannis, Luka,
Tatum, Shai,
Shai,
Tatum.
Tatum. Who else? There's one more guy in that list that I'm forgetting about.
You're not doing it for Cade?
No,
Embiid.
I don't know. I think you guys are a
because
little bit higher, bro.
I still
to be
have
honest
like
with you.
I still
Do it
have
for
like
Embiid?
4. No, I'm not doing it for Embiid.
Good.
I mean, because they're the same age.
He's the same age, and one guy I don't legitimately. If there was any player that should have ever been randomly traded, it should have been Embiid.
Yeah.
Like that's the guy you secretly traded. Ant was the other guy. That was the only guys that like. Oh,
No,
yeah.
you guys are actually so
No,
wrong,
like
bro.
right now, I'm doing it right
You guys
now.
are wrong, bro. That
Everybody
motherfucker's 32, bro.
Oh no, I'm.
He's
not
an
agreeing
injury-prone
with him.
player, and AD's going to age like shit.
I'm not agreeing with him. No.
AD's going to age like shit. That body's going to deteriorate. Unfortunately for AD. I wish it doesn't. I hope I'm wrong.
Like, are you trading him for Maxi?
It's deteriorating, bro.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Today you would trade AD for
yeah,
Maxey?
man. I'm getting a 23-year-old back, bro.
No.
I'm getting a 23-year-old. Who's going to be better for the next 10 years? Maxi or AD?
You doing it for Trae Young?
No. No. LA would have did half these trades already.
Because LA was in win now mode.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Like,
Do it for Curry?
no.
Because they're in win now mode.
No,
That's
no,
why.
no. I'm not doing it for like the borderline like
Wemby.
really fucking Wemby.
That was the weird part about Luka, though. The Luka thing was weird. Like, if LA would have picked up and said, hey, we want LeBron. Like, if I'm Rob, I pick up the phone and call LeBron. Hey, LeBron, like, we appreciate your time here. Can you waive your no clause? Because, like, we have a chance to get Luka at 25.
Bro,
Please.
if I would have found out,
If you can waive it.
if I would have found out that like
He wasn't gonna waive it.
like 5 years from now, let's just say for some reason it was up to the Lakers and it was for Luka for LeBron, and I found out LA didn't do that, I
Yeah.
might have turned my card in.
Yeah.
Luka
For me, absolutely. I love LeBron, bro, but he's fucking 40. For me, bro, I'm looking at
Would you
it.
have done it for year 17 Kobe?
What was your 17 Kobe?
18.
Garbage. I mean, he was on a decline.
No,
16, 17.
I'm emotional about Kobe. Not emotional.
you
Yeah,
would
in
still
a
do
second.
it. I mean, you
yeah,
should
you know what
still
I'm
do
saying. Listen. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm looking at it. I'm not even looking at it. I don't really care if we win a championship this year, because I know that like we're going to have to fix it. I think we still probably can, depending on what happens in the trade deadline. I'm looking at my phone for a
Update.
a
I
trade.
just feel like we're going to get an update tonight. I don't know why.
I legitimately don't care. I'm gonna say this. This is another example of the Lakers just figuring it out and getting their player. This falls in our lap some way, somehow, bro. It was Shaq. When we signed Shaq, we drafted Kobe.
What's the solution after LeBron? What's the plan now for the Lakers?
This was the first step.
I know, but what happens now after?
So the whole point now is that, okay, we got Luka in LA. That's step one. Step two is, depending on how long LeBron stays, and I hope that if LeBron does stay, then maybe he thinks about taking a little bit of a pay cut.
He's not going to.
I know
can
he's
promise
not.
you he's not going to.
I go. But the next step is to find somebody else to pair him with. One of those other European.
That's going to be the harder part.
Yeah. I don't know how hard it will be because I think LA will figure it out. Whether we trade for somebody who doesn't want to be here,
Maybe.
You get what I mean?
That's going to be tough.
But why
after
would
that.
why wouldn't people want to come and play with? Why wouldn't people want to come and play with Luka in Los Angeles,
Because we had
California?
this argument before. Because people don't sign in LA, bro.
Whether they sign with us or
They
they
don't
trade
sign in LA.
Hedy,
bro.
whether
They don't-
whether they sign,
nobody of their own fruition says, "Yeah, I want to go to the Lakers."
I don't
and they're
care.
going to need that.
The
though, because
Lakers-
they're going to have open space.
the Lakers will figure it out. The Lakers will figure it out.
I hope.
Because you want to know why? In the last 20 years, we signed the greatest player of all time. I don't care if it's the Lakers or because we're in California. We got LeBron James to sign with us, and then
That was it. Though.
8 years ago, we traded for Luka.
Traded.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
And if he resigns,
But, but you're going to
resigns,
need someone to come sign with you guys, though.
we'll figure it out.
I hope so.
If LeBron came,
So the Lakers, the NBA is better when the Lakers are good. It's just better.
Listen, if LeBron came, I could have hope for anybody. If Shaq came, I could have hope for anybody.
There's a big difference between Shaq and LeBron. It was 20-year difference.
But what I'm trying to say is, but this is the great thing about trading for Luka, though, is that we don't have to wait for that next generational top 3 player in the league.
All right, can I ask you a question? Who?
Any of those top guys, bro, and
Giannis is
Giannis,
going to get offered $400 million from Minnesota.
So
and
shy.
the $300 million
So is
in LA
Wemby.
is 10 times better.
It's not anymore. Bro.
Joker, Giannis. It doesn't even have to be like this other superstar, bro. I've seen fucking Luka take Kyrie and some role players to the fucking championship, man.
Yeah.
It's Luka. It's
You definitely do it. I was asking. Obviously, it's a great thing for the Lakers organization. I'm saying now, what's the plan though?
now the plan is to.
I don't want to see Luka leave.
The
That's why I'm asking.
Luka's not going to leave, in my opinion. Now, there's only been one guy to leave us, and that was Dwight. Like real talk, like to like have a contract in front of him and say nah. Everybody else like resigns with us. AD re-signed a contract with us. LeBron re-signed 6 of them.
But the squads were there.
we got rid of Russ.
But the squad was there.
So
There's no-
what
if
Luka
LeBron
in the summer
retires,
says,
there's no
"Fuck you,"
squad
goes
now.
plays
It's not this summer. I think he still has a couple years left on his contract. He
This
was
is his last
eligible.
year.
This is
He was
last year.
eligible
Next year is last year.
after next year.
Oh, so
He's-
he has one more. So he has a
I
year.
don't see.
He has
So
one
he's
more
played
year
one
next
full
year.
in LA.
One more year next year.
Yeah, I don't see
Okay.
Luka.
Then he
leaving.
could dip.
I don't see.
Anyway.
Even
He
with
says
even
bye-bye, goes to Denver.
even
No, I think this year is his last year on his contract.
no,
This is his 7th year in the league.
I don't.
8th year.
But I think
Seventh?
he's
Seventh
already
year.
re-signed his.
After the 7th year,
No,
he's
they-
eligible for that. What's
He's eligible to extend.
When is Luka?
No, it would be next year.
A
Next year would be his last
free agent. I know 100% it's not this year.
It's next year.
Yeah, 20.
Next year.
In theory, it's true. Could be a free agent 2026. Next year. So
Next
he
summer.
has the rest of this year, next year, and then he'll be a free agent. I think even if LeBron's there, he'll fucking resign, which LeBron will be there unless he retires.
I hope so.
I don't see Luka leaving, bro.
I hope so.
I really, really don't see Luka leaving, and he's not going to re-sign his contract until then, so you can see what the new TV deals.
I hope so. Like I hope because it could potentially happen to where
And I'll be
if
really
he
honest,
meets up with another star European player and says, "Hey,
and if
let's
you really
go
want
here,"
the truth,
could happen.
even if he left, I wouldn't be that mad.
No, I'd be very upset
I really, really wouldn't be
I would be
because
very
they
upset.
weren't going to re-sign AD anyways.
as a Laker
It's
fan.
already
I'd be-
came out this
I
year.
know, but because now you've guaranteed yourself to be shit again for 10 years.
That wasn't going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
Because when LeBron retired, AD was going to be our one if he was going to stay there. And what
Yeah.
do you get with AD being your one?
Yeah.
He's still AD to the day he got fucking traded was still depending on 40-year-old LeBron. LeBron would beg him,
This is the issue with
take the fucking reins.
this is the issue with the Lakers organization though. They win, then they go on a shitter for 10 years.
But that's
then
what
they win,
happens
then
when
they go on a
you're.
shitter
That's
for
what
10
happens
years.
when you throw all
This is
your,
what's gonna
your
happen.
chips into the middle of the table.
I just
bro.
hope this shitter isn't for 10 years.
No, I'm.
It's gonna be tough.
I think LA.
That's how it was. That's how it's always been though.
Yeah. LA takes care
Magic won championships. It was shitting. It was a shitter for 10 years.
I mean, Kobe has had it.
Kobe and Shaq won a
of. He had-
championship,
he
and
had
then it was a
little
shitter for 10 years.
It was. Was it 10 years?
From 02 to 2009.
Yeah, it was about
There's a
7.
decade between those, bro. It's like beginning of a decade to the end of a decade.
Oh, it was all three.
And then from 2010 to 2020 when LeBron won it again.
all
it was
3
10
to
years.
09 in 6 years.
02 to 09.
Listen,
Was
bro.
it the 02, 03 season?
Okay, 7 years, whatever. The point is every
in
decade they
in
go on a
my life-
shitter for a decade.
in my
after.
all the great teams do though. I mean, you really think about it. I mean, that's just how it is. You get.
But not all the teams have expectations like Laker fans, though.
We have Listen, man.
Not all of them have
I'll say this.
Laker
I'm
expectations.
a Dallas Cowboys fan and a Lakers fan. The Lakers have taken really good care of me, man. In my lifetime, so let's just say from 2000 moving forward, we were
You
able
can't
to
count 2000. Count 5 moving forward.
just in general, like since
Since you watched basketball, understood what it was.
I remember watching like the three-peat, not glimpses of it. I'm not gonna sit there. I watched full games. I remember the Robert Horry shot like it was yesterday. And I remember going to the backyard, recreating that shot over and over again. Wallah. In my life,
How old were you?
I don't. How old was I the year that Horry did that?
I don't know if they won the championship that year. That might have been. Was it 03
No, that was
or
part of the
02?
three. That was part of the
02,
three.
that was- that
no,
was-
that was the year they lost to the Pistons, wasn't it?
It might have been either. It was either 04.
You know where I was when they
Or
lost? the-
02.
And I remember. You know where I was when they lost? I was overseas.
You were either 7 or 9,
Listen how crazy this
depending on
is.
how when it happened.
The year that they lost to the Pistons,
It was 05.
I was
04.
overseas, and I remember calling back home, and I called Kareem.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, did we win? He's like, no. I was like, who did we draft? Because he's like, we drafted Sasha Vujicic.
That's crazy.
I remember it like it was yesterday. The Lakers have taken care of me, man. In my lifetime, we were able to sign Shaq. We drafted a guy named
That
Kobe
wasn't in
Bryant.
your lifetime. It was 95.
Either way, in the three-peat, we signed Shaq. We drafted a guy named Kobe Bryant. We went through some bad years. We traded for Pau Gasol. We drafted a guy named Bynum, right? Then after that, we traded for Chris Paul. The NBA said no, but they said yes to this trade. Traded for Chris Paul. That didn't work out. Had some bad years. LeBron James came to us. We traded for AD, and now we traded for Luka. In 25 years, I've gotten 6 rings.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that. And in between those years, we've made it deep playoff runs too. Now there may be some like 4 or 5 years where we go through some nasty stretches, but like that's expected in basketball. It just is.
I hope so.
And if he doesn't come back, somebody will, bro.
hope so.
Again, if LeBron James will sign with fucking the Los Angeles Lakers, somebody else will, man. That's just the lesson out of this. But just somebody will
I
want
hope
to.
so.
Somebody
'Cause
will
between
want to live in LA.
The 2 free agents between them was 20 years, 25 years. Just want to make that clear.
In between that, just trading though, just trading for guys. We'll get the first draft pick every year, and we'll trade it for a player. We'll trade just like we did with Lonzo, Hart, Randall.
Yeah.
We'll get the best guy. Hey, you're
I
coming
hope so.
here. And most guys don't leave when they come, man. Yeah. It's fucking Los Angeles. It's the Lakers, babe. Who doesn't want to play for the fucking Lakers?
Nobody wants to play for the Lakers.
Everybody, bro. Everybody.
We're going to bring up this conversation again, bro. Come on, bro.
If they don't want to play for us, we trade for them and they stay.
Who? It was just AD, bro. Who? AD Pau Gasol was the best you could boast in your lifetime, bro. It was AD Pau Gasol.
LeBron. You keep on leaving out the greatest player of all time.
I understand that LeBron came, but I'm just saying, Hakeem, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, so for the last 20 years, right, of you, let's just say by the time you turn 10 years old, by the time you turn 10 years old, till now, the Lakers have missed the playoffs half your lifetime.
That's normal, bro.
It's not normal.
It is.
Because they're up. It's a large swing and a large swing down. That's just how they go.
That's how it is when you get stars. The history of the Lakers.
I want the Lakers to have a good plan in place. I just don't want them to. Listen, my favorite player of all time, I've been in a situation where he was on his team by himself. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. It's not cute.
I don't see.
It's not cute.
I don't see how in any situation the Los Angeles Lakers. Not even in our lifetime. Just look at the history of the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. They're star getters.
Yeah, they get stars, 100%.
They just make it work, bro.
But lately, it's been tough, is what I'm saying. Lately, it's been tough.
Bro,
like Kevin Durant's been a free agent. Kawhi Leonard's been a free agent. Paul George, all these guys have been free agents, and none of them said,
Kevin Durant,
let's go. And they're all from LA.
And none of them,
they're all from Los Angeles.
Came because LeBron was there. Nobody wanted to team up with LeBron. Not because of the player, because nobody wanted to play second fiddle to LeBron and then play third fiddle to AD. Bro, I am very satisfied.
Oh, I would be over the moon.
I'm very.
You understand what the point that I'm trying to make or no?
No, I don't, man.
The point that I'm trying to make is I hope the Lakers have a plan.
They've always had a plan.
Because these Europeans are different than these Americans. Because we know these Americans what they're looking for. These Europeans could get up. He could get up next year and be like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm gonna go play with Giannis. Deuces.
What is the percentage?
What do we do then?
What do you think the percentages are that Luka leaves?
That he leaves?
Yeah, real talk. Like just dead ass.
20.
I want to see how this season goes and next season goes.
I don't think this season's gonna matter at all to him because it's like
I want to see how next season goes.
But like, what do you think the odds are? Like today, standing that.
If you're a Laker fan, I would hope and pray that LeBron retires next year. That next year is LeBron's last.
I'm gonna be really honest with you guys.
I would hope and pray.
I'm the biggest Lakers fan, as you guys know, right? There's not a doubt, and I'm not even thinking about Luka leaving. And you want the truth? If he does, that means that he wasn't Laker material, and that's fine. Like some people just don't want to play for the Lakers, or they just don't have that.
Yeah,
they don't have that urge, and there's nothing wrong with that.
My guess is he'll be a Laker for 10 years.
My guess is he'll be a Laker until we randomly trade him too. That ass.
No, they'll never trade him. Lakers are good with that.
Yeah, we're not. And AD, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do you like that either, bro. But guess what?
I mean, you got Luka in return. You have to do it.
There's been something you've been saying recently that you've been saying you want to sign up for the Lakers stand-up.
Listen, I gotta. You know,
as the Laker fan here, I got something for you.
What is that?
I wrote something up today.
Sure.
You're gonna read these off. The time you could become a full-time Laker fan is when you can say this out loud and truly believe it. I made this for you. I want you to read them out loud, and until you can actually agree with all of these, that's when you could become a Laker fan forever. Read them out loud, please. Read them out loud.
If I read them, I'm not agreeing to this. I'm just reading them, right?
This is the time that
I'm reading the terms, and then I can agree or disagree.
Yes.
Okay. The Lakers are the greatest franchise ever. I mean, I don't disagree with that. Fuck the Boston Celtics. I'm a LeBron fan. I hate them more than you do. Fuck the LA Clippers. Not even worth mentioning. I love Kobe Bryant. Absolutely. Kobe's the greatest Laker of all time.
Then you're not ready. Keep on going, though.
Magic's not a Laker?
Nope. If you're a Lakers fan, that's it.
Also, there's a Lakers fan under 30 years old.
Nope. Forever. I'm going to go around to
everyone wants and needs to play for the Lakers. The Lakers always get the star no matter what. The Lakers will win the chip. I mean, that I could see. I love Austin Reeves. I do like AR. That's not. AR is the most underrated player in the league. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to that. We should never trade AR. That's a bit much. I'm not even mentioning this last term.
No, say it. Say it.
That's dirty.
Say it.
If this is what it takes, I don't want to be a Laker fan.
That's what you have to do.
I'm not saying it. He has it on the terms. He has fuck Russell Westbrook.
Yep, it has to be in there.
We will and expect to win the chip every year.
When you're ready to believe every single one of those.
Does it need a signature or does it need a public announcement? I'll announce it publicly on pod if I agree. So here's the issue.
When you're ready to do all of that,
Here's the issue,
that's
right?
when you become a Lakers
Here's
fan.
the issue.
Till then, you can't.
Here's the issue, right?
It's a joke.
The issue is, obviously, I don't need the Lakers. My favorite player that I've watched, he's won more championships in the last 10 years than the franchise has won in 20. So, like, I'm good on who I've cheered for. The issue is once he retires, I have nothing.
Well, then you can't come to the Lakers until you
And my
get
favorite
over.
player so far in the league right now is turning into Luka. And mostly because he's been disrespected by his own franchise. And you know how I am with guys like that.
Yeah.
So, listen, man. Can I go through the points and tell you which ones I agree with? Can I tell you which ones I'm standing on right now? The Lakers are the greatest franchise ever. It's hard to disagree with that. It's very, very hard to disagree with that. I mean, fucking top 10 players of all time, 8 of them are Lakers. It's hard to disagree.
Yeah, we get all the stars. That's why.
Fuck the Boston Celtics. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Fuck the LA Clippers. Cool. I mean, fuck them. But, like, they're no one to me. You know what I mean? I love Kobe Bryant. And how do you hate Kobe Bryant? Greatest Laker of all time is a bit tough.
Then you're not ready.
Magic has a real argument.
But you're not ready then.
Magic has a real argument for
We're
that
delusional,
claim.
man. This is how we are.
Who's we? He's a Laker. You don't like Magic. Laker fans love Magic. You hate him. Everybody else loves him.
You ask like 100% of Laker fans will say Kobe right now.
Yeah. Everybody wants and needs to play for the Lakers. Wants is one thing. You put needs to play for the Lakers?
Both.
The Lakers always get the star no matter what. It's a bit much. The Lakers will win the chip. I mean, I could see them winning. That so far, I agree with everything except I agree with this. I don't agree with this.
Everyone wants to be a Laker.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I can agree with this.
I think some of the greatest
I
players.
semi-agree with
I think
this.
some of the greatest players of all time have wanted to be a Laker.
You didn't put some off. You put everyone.
Everyone.
You put everyone.
Everyone.
You put everybody wants to be a
Everyone.
Laker. The Lakers will win the chip. I love Austin Reeves. I agree. AR is the most underrated player in the league. I don't disagree with you. I don't agree, but I don't disagree. We should never trade AR is a bit much. Fuck Russell Westbrook. I vehemently disagree. I don't mind it.
You want to know?
There's like 3 or 4 where it's a non-negotiable, but I don't mind it.
You want to know what's really funny?
What's
You want to
that?
know you want to know how the only way I could see Luka leaving, and I just thought about this right
What's
now.
that?
If we serve LeBron and his timeline aggressively,
You will.
we will because
You will.
like that's what I was trying to say. Like, okay, I joke around. I love AR. I think he is very underrated.
He should be traded for pieces, 100%.
I would not like for me as a Laker fan. I'm not trading him unless it's a really good package. Like
It would have to be a good package. But
like
you understand AR is not the type to go solo.
but
AR is not good enough to
like
be there.
for what I'm not doing is like I'm not trading him just to put the right exact players around LeBron when I could
And Luka, yeah, I'm doing it.
No, and LA's not either.
Because listen, I understand.
LA's not either.
Listen,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I understand that, but so here's the thing, man. The Lakers did a great job. You know what they did a great job in the last 5-6 years? Getting players that cover up holes.
Yeah.
Because as far as talent decision making, I don't know how good they are. As far as making decisions on talent, AR is a very underrated basketball player. I'm not saying he's the most underrated in the league, but he's a very underrated basketball player. The issue with AR is he's very limited. He's played on a team where he has free roam ability because there's not a bunch of stars, but the 2 stars that are there are the best duo in the NBA. They're the best duo in basketball.
Hey, he's a 27
now
player in this league, though.
And now, what is it?
He's a 27 player in this league.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. If I took him and put him in Minnesota, I don't know if he's still 20-7. Is the issue that I'm trying to make.
I do.
I don't.
No, I do.
Personally, I don't.
Not with
Austin Reeves has never been double teamed once in his career. He's never faced a double team once in his career.
Not with Lillard there, but him being he could be a starting point in this league, average
with
27.
Minnesota, not Milwaukee.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you gave him to AR, to Anthony Edwards, I don't think
Oh, 100%.
Austin Reeves has never seen one double team in his career. He's
He never
seen,
will.
But that's what he might though. If you trade him to Atlanta, he might see a double team or two, brother.
That's a 27 player anywhere.
AR
he might
no.
be more than
AR needs to be packaged with another package. AR is not good enough for him to be like, hey, we want 3 of your stars or 3 of your role players for AR.
I know
It's never
that,
gonna
but I'm
happen.
saying like I'm not trading AR for.
Like I'm doing it for Kessler and another player. I'm doing it 1,000%. I'm doing it. Can you say, okay, you know what? For argument's sake, I agree with you. He's the most underrated player in the league, and on any other team, he's 25-5. What use do you have for him on this team?
Oh, he can still do that now.
No, he can't.
It's gonna be like Kai. It's gonna be like Kai.
It's not gonna be like Kai anything.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about this.
He's gonna have to, you're gonna have to get rid of him.
But no, I was just saying, like, if they try to like go aggressively into the like trying to make those two guys fit.
Yeah. I just think
I don't see Luka leaving.
I think it
That's
depends
never
on the
even, like,
player.
went through my mind. That's never even,
Why?
I never even crossed.
It's too early for you.
Just like real talk. There's only one guy that ever had an opportunity to leave, and that was Dwight. And Dwight came back.
Who we use it, for example? Paul? Paul got traded and went to the finals that year.
No. But they all resigned.
But who else was it, though?
They all
It
resigned.
was LeBron, AD, and Paul in our lifetime. Who
In
resigned?
our lifetime,
Yes.
Shaq.
Shaq is not our lifetime. It was 95. It was before I,
I mean,
was
but
born.
like just an overall Laker
We
organization.
can't say overall Laker organization.
you
Hakeem
can.
won a championship, and then he had a chance to resign. He said, "No, I want to go to."
We traded him.
He said, "I want to go." They never said, "I want to
I mean,
trade
if
you."
they would
said,
have
"I want to go."
traded Kobe away, he would have stayed. It was either
he would have
Kobe,
traded the trade.
Taylor,
He
or
had to
me.
trade someone.
What
The
I'm-
point that I'm trying to make is in our lifetime, in our basketball watching lifetime, it was Paul Gasol, LeBron, and AD, and those three guys, and now it's Luka, and those three guys were on a championship team.
Yeah.
It was a contender. Luka don't know what the fuck he's walking into right now.
Oh, they'll make a contender.
My guess is, if you want my actual guess, my guess is they win the championship by next year.
Yeah, I think they need a summer. I
think they win the championship by next year.
think that this trade was so random, it's unrealistic.
I think it's
unrealistic to think that they're going to win. I think they're going to make a deep run.
all I'm saying. I don't want to turn this into is Luka leaving. That's not what I was trying to turn it into. I was just saying. Are you move on to another topic? Because I have one more thing to say about that.
No, yeah, go ahead. No, we got something else about this.
Is it about what their potential is?
No.
I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but the last 11 games, the Lakers are 9-2,
Oh, they're fucking.
and everybody is like, we need a rim protector, we need a rim, we need a lob thrower, which, I mean, it would be very nice in LA. They've been playing lockdown defense for 10 games. Schematically. They've been playing lockdown
It's
defense.
sustainable, though.
Schematically. It's not sustainable, but it's sustainable for a playoff series. You're adding Luka Doncic to a team that's one of the hottest in the NBA on a player who's playing like a top 4 basketball player in the NBA. You're adding Luka Doncic to that. Don't rule out a championship this year.
I'm not ruling it out.
Don't rule out a championship this year is all I just want to forewarn everybody about. You added a top 3 player to a team that's already zooming right now. That's all I'm saying.
It's not that I'm expecting it. I'm just not going to be mad if it doesn't happen.
It's probably not going to happen.
You know what I
But I'm
mean?
just saying, don't rule it out.
No, I'm not ruling it out.
Bullshit. By Western Conference Finals, Game 4, you're expecting a championship now.
Oh, if they get to the Western Conference Championship.
But they are. But the odds are they are going to, though.
You don't
Like, who's beating them in the West outside of OKC?
You really want the only team that I'm worried about.
OKC?
No.
Denver?
Luka owns OKC. His whole career.
OKC. He doesn't own.
He owns.
He beat them one time.
He
doesn't
owns
own. He beat them one time this year.
What, like, let's just be real. What, like, history and what have they shown us that they can do this in a full run? OKC.
That's not fair. They're
Nothing
22
yet.
years old.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, I'm not scared of OKC like that. They're a great team.
I'm scared of OKC.
My guess.
I'm scared of OKC.
My guess is that they're going to win the championship this year.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, would it be a shock if they got beat in the second round? Yes. But I'm saying, though, I'm more worried about, just like the Mavericks are going to run into the fucking Denver, and he's going to embarrass.
I'm not worried about Denver as much as I'm worried about
Denver.
OKC.
I am. That's just me as a Laker fan. I'm more worried about Denver.
Not the same team, brother.
Because I'm not going to lie to you. We don't have anybody to put in front of Joker, and he just eats us alive. And they don't miss when they play us. They don't miss. It's like they see us and they don't fucking miss. Do they miss?
Now there's no AD.
And that might be better.
It's a
Maybe he might let his guard down.
It's a different team.
Every time he's seen AD.
It's a different team.
Every time.
It's a different team.
It's different.
This Denver is a different team. This Lakers is a different
I know. What I'm trying to say is, like, LA did this.
It's taken Jamal Murray to average 25 to beat us.
I'm just saying.
My guess is it won't happen against Luka Doncic. That's my guess.
And yeah, that is one thing. Jamal's going to have to play some defense now.
Yeah.
LA did this on a whim. I don't think Rob Pelinka. I don't think Jeannie Buss. I don't think JJ Redick gives a fuck if they win a championship this year.
Oh, they don't. And if I'm a Lakers fan, I don't give a fuck either.
Yeah, like, bro.
They're good.
Instead of me having to wait 7 years to get somebody.
Yeah, we're good.
It happened while I still had LeBron James.
100,000%.
Bro, and you know what? the Mavericks, whatever the fuck you guys are doing, thank you so fucking much. If you guys want to send us Kyrie and AD back, Kyrie is he's unconditioned. He doesn't.
He is. We should give him AR.
Yes, now. And AD, that guy, he sucks.
I mean, you can't trade him back for a minute now.
Yeah,
There's
he
like a rules
sucks.
against
If
it.
you want to send him in the summer, you guys can take whoever you guys want.
Imagine we get a notification on AR for AR and 2 picks for Kyrie.
I mean, would you be shocked with the Mavericks, bro?
Yeah, well,
would you be shocked? He'll come and say, yeah, Kyrie's not good for the locker room.
He's 34. Well, okay,
I wanted to do this real quick. If Dallas did make Luka available, would this trade package I'm going to give you right now would have been a better trade package for the Mavericks?
Go ahead.
Jalen Brown for Luka.
For the Mavericks?
Long term, yeah. Not short term, no.
Brunson and Mikal Bridges.
Yes, that would have been a better trade than AD. I'm going off of age with these so far. So far, these are just age.
J-Dub and Chet for Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting 2 top
Absolutely.
guys.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray and MPJ for Luka.
No.
This was way better.
AD's definitely a better package. Steph for Luka.
No, AD
No.
was a better package.
AD.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley and Garland for Luka.
Yeah, that's better than AD. Yeah. By the way, his name is Mobley, not Mobley.
I always
call
mess that up.
Mobley.
I don't know.
Evan Mobley and Garland is definitely a better package.
That's what's so crazy, bro. If they would have put him on the market, man.
You don't even understand how humbling it would have been for some players in the NBA if Luka was put on the trade block.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like,
Some superstars would have been in talks. I'm telling you, bro. Like we talk about Luka, yeah, he's the third best player in the NBA. He's gonna be the best in 2 years. Guys, Jokic is 31. You understand what I'm saying? Like Luka's 31. I mean, Giannis, he's 31. These boys are getting older. Like in 2 years, he's probably gonna be by far the best player in the NBA.
man, I still cannot believe Luka is a Laker. That'll never be real to me. I can't believe. I'll say this. I can't believe Luka is a Laker at the age of 25.
You know what? I'll sign this, but you have to take out the Russell Westbrook thing.
No. And you keep on shitting on the Laker organization, saying that we don't get stars. Like until you say, gotta stop arguing with me. That man, I have 60 years of the
60 years
in the top 10 list.
What was the point that I was trying to make? What point did I make?
Your point
That people don't want to come to LA.
I
never said that that LA doesn't get stars. Never one time did I say LA doesn't get stars. I said when they get stars, usually they're washed up, or they don't want to come here.
I think everybody.
And you keep giving me everybody. I mean, Hakeem, let's just be real, bro. Since we've been watching basketball, it's been Paul Gasol and AD and LeBron. If you want the truth, wallah of it. Before Luka got there, in 20 years, it was Paul Gasol, Luka, it was Paul Gasol, LeBron, and AD.
But look at history.
And LeBron
too.
and AD were a package. They
I
were
get
clutch
that.
sports.
I get that, but
The biggest one before 2018 was Paul Gasol in your lifetime. And Paul Gasol was a fringe all-star when it happened. We look at Paul Gasol now because he won championships. Before that, it wasn't world-breaking when they got Paul Gasol.
I got history on my side. I get it. In my lifetime,
I'm just saying, in our lifetime, it wasn't really happening. Like, Hakeem, it's impossible what you're saying. Because in your lifetime, since you've been watching basketball as an adult, they've missed the playoffs half the time. How do they always get stars and miss the playoffs half the time?
Because even when you get started,
Hakeem, you know how many teams have been more successful than the Lakers in our lifetime? Not championships-wise. You take out LeBron. Wallah, you know how many franchises have been more successful,
It's
bro?
fine, bro.
That's all I was saying.
I know, but
That's all I was saying.
we
bro.
gotta also
Is
stop.
you can't just always assume. That's why I'm asking you, what's the plan? Say what you want. Say what you want. We don't know what these Europeans think. We don't know what he's thinking in 2 years. He's 26. We don't know what he's thinking. We don't know what it's in his mind. Get a plan together. Rob, get a plan together.
think
Don't
that
just assume we're just gonna have
you
him.
also
That's
wanna
all
know,
I'm saying,
I also
bro.
think that like Luka's a big loyalty guy,
I mean, maybe.
and I think that hopefully this didn't change his mind.
Maybe.
Not
Because LeBron was looked at for a long time. He looked like a
in our
loyalty guy.
lifetime. Obviously, historically,
Historically, yes,
it's
they get
just-
stars. 1,000%.
we get
they do.
stars, and I don't think it'll ever stop. It's just because where we placed in the world.
It stopped for a while. Is what I'm saying. It was a different NBA.
But
You
it-
agree that this is a different NBA than it was
It is,
30 years
but
ago,
what I'm
right?
trying to say is like, but it's always been like that though. When they got
No, this is new. The NBA has never been like this.
No, I'm
Since
saying-
the free agency era, they got no one. Since the free agency era, they've been able to sign nobody.
they got LeBron.
Okay.
Can't keep on passing that over, bro.
Why did LeBron come here at 32?
But it
Why
doesn't
do
matter.
you wait till
Hetty,
38
it doesn't
to get
matter
there?
though, Hetty, but
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter
Wallah,
when
it
he
does,
came.
bro. Wallah, it matters,
He came
bro.
at the back end of his prime.
Yes, because khalas, I'm ready to retire. Now I'm going to LA. Because I want to
He
retire
won
in
a
LA.
championship with us.
Because he's great. He didn't come here expecting like, oh, I want to come win a championship in LA, bro.
But Hedy, you can't like.
But like guys who are 28 don't sign with the Lakers in our lifetime. They just
Shaq signed with the
in our lifetime. Shaq was 94. I'm talking about right now.
Hedy, but Shaq's in my lifetime.
It's a different NBA.
Hedy, Shaq's in my lifetime.
It's a different NBA.
Shaq's in my lifetime.
95 is your lifetime,
bro.
You were cum when he signed with the Lakers.
Hedy,
you were cum.
The three-peat is my lifetime, bro.
I mean, you were 7.
Doesn't
The
matter.
year they won the
It's
championship,
my
you were
lifetime,
5.
bro.
The
Come on,
first championship, you were 5 years old.
Hedy.
The point that I was trying to make is in the new free agency NBA, ever since the CBA changed the free agency rules, the Lakers have been able to get no one. So all I'm saying, Hakeem, all I'm trying to say is that I hope for the sake of the Lakers that Rob and the Lakers organization and Lakers brass have a plan moving forward other than we're just going to get everyone. That's all I'm saying.
I think that
what's wrong with saying
whether
that?
whether we sign somebody or we trade for somebody, like we always have, it'll happen. If we don't sign them, we trade for them.
Okay.
Right or wrong? Like you could agree with that. Like if we don't sign them in free agency, we trade for them, bro.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, all the time.
Sometimes.
No, all the time, Eddie.
Let him have it.
No, it's not about letting him have it. I don't get this argument. The argument
is people, Hakeem. The
Hedy,
argument,
Hedy,
okay. The
Hedy,
argument,
Hedy,
Hakeem.
Hedy. Hold
Okay,
up, let me just say my
LeBron
thing. Let me
LeBron
say-
retires.
Hedy.
LeBron retires.
Okay.
Okay. The trade package. What is it for another star?
Who knows? I don't know. But it's always worked out to where we either trade or sign for somebody.
But you got to go through 10 years of shit, right?
I don't
Right
know.
or wrong?
No, now we have Luka there, and now there's somebody there.
I know, but usually you got to go through 10 years of shit, right?
We'll see.
No,
No,
historically,
it's
right?
not always been like that.
Okay. The last championship Magic won was in '89. The next one you guys won was in 2000. The last championship they won was in 2002. The next one was in 2009.
Okay.
And then 2010 to 2020. It's usually 10 years of shit.
Okay.
In the middle was Eddie Jones.
But now we have our Luka, though.
After that, it was Smush Parker and Kwame Brown. Then after that, it was Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball.
But now we
These
have
are
our-
10
but we have our
I
Luka.
understand that. But Luka enough is not enough to win.
I know that.
And we don't know at 27 years old if he's thinking, I want to go win
Nobody
somewhere.
wanted to go to the Lakers when it was Brandon Ingram. There's a guy there. Typically, when there's somebody there, somebody follows.
We'll see.
I don't. Have to
You guys
see.
need a plan. Wallah, I'm just saying you guys need a plan. They need a plan.
They will have a plan.
I'm sure
put
they
together.
do. Maybe.
I'm sure.
I hope the plan is
Lakers-
Oh, we're gonna get Wemby. I hope there's a plan, bro.
History, my lifetime, not your lifetime. Whatever the history has shown, the Lakers will either sign somebody or trade for somebody and pair them with somebody.
I hope so.
You don't have to hope. Just look at history. Anytime there's been a star there, they put them with somebody.
I hope so. It's been every 10 years. Is the point that I'm trying to make. Do you agree it's been every 10 years? Do you
Not really.
agree it's been every 10 years?
No, I
You're
don't.
not moving on to the next topic. You're going to answer my question.
No,
Do you agree
I'm
that
not.
it's been every 10 years? Do you agree or disagree that it's been every 10 years?
No, when there's a star there, they get somebody.
Yeah, when
there
there's a
with
star there. Do you agree it's
them.
been
No,
every
when
10
LeBron
years?
got there, they had AD. When Shaq got
No,
there,
they didn't
had
have
Kobe.
AD when LeBron
they
got there.
traded for a year later.
You said when LeBron got there, they had AD.
No, I'm saying when
Okay,
they got LeBron, they traded for AD
what was
a year
the big
later.
star they got before LeBron? What was the big star they got?
They had Kobe.
Pau Gasol, right?
They had Kobe, and then
But I'm saying
and
between
Dwight, and we traded for Dwight.
between the two moves.
No, but Hedy.
That's Hakeem.
Hedy,
Between the
Hedy,
two
Hedy,
moves.
Hedy, Hedy.
Between Pau Gasol and LeBron was how many years?
Hedy, let's do this.
I'm
real
asking
quick.
you a question.
Give me a second. Let me
no,
just do
you're
this.
gonna answer my question.
No.
I asked you a question. You're
So
trying to
you
answer
haven't
another
let
way.
me talk about this the whole
I'm
time.
asking you a question. You need to answer it.
Go ahead.
Between Pau Gasol trade and LeBron signing, how many years was that?
I don't know how long
It was
it.
11 years.
And we got Dwight Howard in the middle of that.
Between Shaq and Pau Gasol, because those were the two big ones, right?
Yeah.
How many years was between those? One was in 95, one was in 07.
Okay.
12 years, right?
Okay.
And now you got Luka, right? History tells us the next big star is 10 years away.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because
I just
talk
gave
now?
you the math.
No,
Okay.
because you're skipping over things to make your point. We got Shaq. We signed Shaq. Drafted Kobe. We did what we did.
Right.
We went through the shit years with Kobe. We traded for Pau Gasol.
Right.
We didn't.
What happened before Pau Gasol?
I just told you we had our shit years.
Shit years,
Okay. Then we traded for Dwight Howard.
Shit
But you
years.
like this-
Those are shit years, though.
No, how many years was it between?
Shit years.
How many years was it, Hedy?
It was 8. It was 9
They were
years.
in the playoffs.
The two championships was
Hedy,
10 years
they Were
apart.
they were in the playoffs every single year.
No, they weren't.
Between there,
It was 10 years apart.
How many? When did?
From the time that Kobe won his last championship,
No.
to the time
we
LeBron
were
won his was
competitive
10 years apart.
every year, though.
No, they weren't.
They weren't competitive.
Wallah, they weren't.
What do you mean?
Wallah, they weren't. I'm the Quran, they weren't.
They
Hakeem.
weren't in the playoffs every single year.
No, Wallah, they weren't.
When did
Hakeem
they-
with Kobe Bryant.
Hedy, when did-
Hakeem Kobe missed the playoffs his last 3 years of his career.
No. How many?
And then LeBron missed the first two in LA.
Between Pau Gasol.
It was 5-6 years, Hakeem, of khara.
Pau Gasol and Kobe never missed the playoffs together.
Yes, they have.
They have never missed the playoffs
Yes,
together.
they have.
They did not.
Yes, they have. And if they didn't, as soon as Pau Gasol left, they started missing playoff
We got
games.
Dwight.
Hakeem, it was 1 year. You guys had Dwight for 1 year, but there was shit years after that. Here, you know what? We don't even got to argue.
We never missed the playoffs.
We can pull it up right here, bro.
We never missed the playoffs with Kobe and Pau Gasol together.
Hakeem, yes. What year did Pau Gasol leave?
I don't know, but we never did.
2011 or 12?
We never missed.
He left in 12, right?
Maybe
He went to
the last
Chicago.
year. Maybe the last year.
He went to Chicago, 2012.
Maybe the last year.
There was 6 or 7 years where you guys didn't make the playoffs,
That was
brother.
maybe the last year.
You guys won a 7-year playoff job.
That
What are you talking about?
After, bro.
Exactly.
Yes, when Kobe
that's
was
the
old.
point that I'm trying to make.
Was old.
But Hakeem, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Is that between the two stars, by the time you get the two stars, usually there's a drought of khara. Do you agree or disagree? That usually there's a drought of shit.
Yeah, sure. Maybe, when Luka's like 35, yeah, we're probably going a little bit of drought.
My point is when the drought happens,
Yeah.
if it happens for 2 or 3 years,
It won't happen with Luka in his prime.
I hope so.
No, because in their primes,
I hope so.
they've never not put another guy with them.
I mean, they did it to Kobe for 7 years, and he won 40 games, 35 games. That's the point that I'm trying to make, bro.
I don't see that happen with Luka.
I hope not. My guess is they'll get him another star.
Yeah, I know because the history.
My
shows
guess
that
is
they did.
they'll get him another star, another
Yeah.
European star.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
My guess
Hopefully, for your case. And maybe my case, because I might turn into a Luka
No,
fan.
you're done. You're not a
With
Laker fan.
Lakers?
No,
Nah,
you're not a
fuck
Laker
the Lakers.
fan.
I don't need the Lakers.
Yeah.
I need Luka. I don't need the Lakers. The Lakers can.
All right,
Fucking won 3
boys.
championships in fucking 20 years.
What are you more excited for this weekend?
Saturday game.
No, I'm definitely more excited for the Super Bowl, bro. The Hattie's ready to change.
I've seen a lot of Super Bowls. I've never seen LeBron and Luka on the same court.
I've never seen a Super Bowl. I'm emotionally invested into this Super Bowl for a lot of different reasons.
I'm more excited for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But, like, I will be running home to watch that game.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Saturday.
absolutely. All right, boys.
Can we call a truce about the Lakers stuff? You're right. They get all the stars. Can we just call a truce about that?
There's just no truth.
Okay.
You're just wrong and I'm right. So
I guess. Okay, I'll take that as a truce.
we'll call it a truce. We're fighting on the same team now.
That's what I'm saying.
But we found out that you're
We
not
kind
ready.
of sound stupid.
Yeah, you're just not ready. You're not.
You know, maybe
delusional.
you're right. Wallah.
You're not. You need to be crazy and just
Maybe you're
stupid
right.
with this stuff. If you're,
You know when the delusion will start? Once they start running off a series or two. I'll be like,
then you're just like, no, that guy AR won't trade it for fucking Kobe. That's what it has to do. I think we got one of the best Super Bowls probably in a while coming up, man. There's a lot of man. We got three-peat action in here. We got like GOAT debates in this thing. We got a lot of players in the egos trying to prove themselves.
perfect clash of styles, too.
We really, really do. It's a rematch of a couple years ago. which
Doesn't feel like it, though.
it doesn't. It's
different teams.
Kind of two different teams. I did want to start off with this, though. And this is, we'll probably talk about this for a long time. But before the game starts, what does a three-peat do for Petty?
I think it cements him as, at the very worst, the second best quarterback ever.
Second greatest of all time,
Yeah.
right off the bat?
Yeah, he'd be the second greatest
Wow.
football player ever, and he would have the best start to an American athlete career ever.
Over
And
Magic? Because I was trying to, you brought that
maybe
up.
over Magic, maybe. It would be an argument. It'd definitely be an
But it
argument.
would be by far at least the second greatest of all time.
Yeah, by far and away. And,
It'd be the greatest football start to any career.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not even debatable. And then it would be one step closer to the American athlete, Mount Rushmore. It'd be one step closer. Because Tom is etched in there right now.
Yeah.
But it would make it one step closer.
What does a three-peat do for you for him?
Same. Second best quarterback to ever play the game of football. Second greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football.
Damn.
Year
Put
8.
him over Montana. Put him
Year
over
8, bro.
Peyton. Put him over all those guys, man.
I just don't know how you can deny him that if he wins 4 in 8 years.
And I'm saying that.
I don't know how you can
Yeah,
deny
no,
him.
I mean,
But
If he
Well-
loses.
no, does three-peat and goes on a complete slump, then I'm taking him out
Of the second?
of the second.
I don't like when people
you
do
can't
that.
do that.
You can't take because we
Tom
don't
did
move.
that.
We don't move people around.
And we didn't hurt him for that. Tom went
He didn't
through,
win
like,
for 10 years.
Yeah.
No, then he just doesn't win one ever.
Oh, if he doesn't win one ever,
I mean, if he doesn't win one ever, he's second.
You'd still keep him on second?
Yeah, you. I mean, I've never pulled down an athlete unless someone overtook him. Why would I remove someone?
somebody could overtake him, and then maybe some people who are Montana fans could be like, I don't know, he won all those and didn't win any more. Then maybe
I mean, he won just as much as Montana though, so it doesn't matter.
if he doesn't win one ever again, then I mean,
Then the GOAT argument is dead.
yeah, I mean, no,
that one's dead.
that's
But
for me a three-peat.
keeps it alive
Yeah,
with a
for me a three-peat. I mean, you hit it right in the nose, man. If Patrick Mahomes does three-peat, which I think he is, I think that, yeah, it's the greatest start to any American career ever. It makes him the second greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
8 years into his career. And I think that it allows him to put his hat in the GOAT conversation. It allows him to not become the GOAT, but it allows him to be like, all right, cool. If I do these other things in my career, I can possibly be the GOAT of my sport.
So they've already asked him what he thinks it's going to take.
He said that he needs to do what Tom did.
He said he needs to do what he's done for the first 7 years 2 more times.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is...
So basically he said, I need 8.
So if any GOAT in any sport, and I was thinking about this, they've all done something that nobody else can say that they did. Jordan did the 6-0. LeBron did the 3-1 comeback to the Warriors. I don't think there's any other player that ever done that. Tom did the comeback against the Falcons. I don't think there's any quarterback that would have ever made that comeback and did it. Tom also did the winning a championship as a fucking 40-year-old. I don't think anybody will ever do that. And Patty's, to be able to, like, one day to have that conversation, if he has another second great half of his career, the three-peat will be his thing that I did that nobody else did. That's big for me in GOAT conversations, right? So it's a lot of
ifs.
We talked about it earlier, like, oh, whose legacy is the most on the, and I like, it's a huge opportunity because I don't know if he's ever gonna have another chance to fucking three-peat. He might never have a chance to like win another one. Like, just real talk.
It's hard.
You know what's crazy? And I thought about this. A disadvantage Patty's gonna have is that he's not gonna have Andy for his whole career.
I mean, Andy's what, 71?
Andy's old. Like, people ask Andy, are you going to coach next year?
He said he's coming back.
But like age, like the 10th or 12th year, like Andy's not going to be a fucking 80-year-old.
Now, if Andy does retire and Pat, when I say falls off, I mean he stops making NFC Championship games consistently. That's going to be a ding
question
on his resume.
What I'm trying to say is like that's going to be harder for him because then he's not going to have his guy. The great thing about Bill and Tom is they came in together
For a long time, yeah.
and they legitimately like left together. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm just saying it's just going to be hard, and it might
be fine. It
expose-
won't be Super Bowl every year though.
Yeah,
it won't be.
And maybe it could possibly expose him. I don't think it is, but like it's going to be a question. Like if let's just say Andy retired, which I mean, guys, Andy's not going to coach into his fucking 80s. Like he might, but like just again, there was like questions if he was going to retire, like seriously consider it. And like if Pat went on like 10 years, and not like how when because Tom was still making Super Bowls in that 10 years.
He was making Super Bowls and NFC Championship games.
Yeah,
so
like
he was
but
still
like
very
if
competitive.
like Patty starts to miss the playoffs and starts like falling off dramatically, then then you're gonna be like, whoa, what happened there, buddy? That was a great start to your career, but was it?
But we still can't pull him down.
No, I won't pull him down, but it would.
It's hard. It'll be hard to keep him there, though.
It'll be. If Josh wins 2 or 3, it'll be easier to be like, Josh is better.
Yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean? It'll be easier.
My
to do
guess,
that.
guys, is the Chiefs organization is a great organization. They'll find a way to pair him with a really good coach. And
Coaches are a lot easier to find than all-time great
yeah,
quarterbacks.
I mean, I think everybody and their mothers is going to be lining up to take that job.
They will be.
My guess it'll probably be Spags taking on
Or
that.
Ben Johnson in 4 years. Fucked.
Spags would be-
Friday.
It's probably going to be Spags.
Spags would be
My
crazy.
guess is Spags is going to be the head coach of that team.
Yeah.
And that's why he hasn't took one yet, and I wouldn't either.
Yeah, he's
No,
smart.
because why would you leave?
Yeah,
Keep
why
on-
would you?
But I think he was a bad head coach. In his
He was
first
a bad
stint.
head coach. He was, but he's probably the greatest defensive coordinator of all time.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with Pat that a lot of people make the argument for. It's like, yeah, he's great, but like best defensive coordinator of all time, arguably best offensive mind of all time. You know,
But the greats
Doesn't hurt,
They
but-
all do play with. They play with
not
great.
both.
Tom played
McDaniels.
with what's his name, McDaniels,
Matt
and then he
Patricia.
played with
I know, but they
Bill.
were all-time great
like
offensive
Bill's
coordinators.
Bill's an all-time great defensive mind.
But this guy has 2 of them.
Up to the day,
all time.
Up to the day that Bill.
His coaching tree is a lot better than Tom's.
Oh, Bill was disgusting with the coaching tree. Yeah, he didn't want to teach anybody. Didn't like anybody.
This coaching tree is a lot better.
I hope it happens, man. Just for content reasons, and I love Pat.
Then what? The Chiefs win?
Yeah. Oh.
I hope it happens more so that the Eagles lose,
Oh my.
and less so that Pat wins.
Fucking
I've already told you guys, I don't mind Pat winning one. I just don't want to see the Eagles win one. I really don't.
Just for the fans.
They're so bad.
Just for the fans and just so I can start saying like, just like, you know.
But
I
voice,
just,
Eddie, my voice is
I don't
gonna
wanna
get
turn-
louder about the Hurts thing if they win.
I don't want to turn this into
My voice is gonna get louder. No, we're gonna talk about it.
the hurt stuff.
Yeah,
No,
not-
then I'll
not-
just wait
not-
for it to come up.
Yeah. This is a good question that I thought about. Which path is easier? To build a team like the Chiefs or to build a team like the Eagles?
It's the Chiefs. I don't think it's even a question.
Is it though?
It's definitely the Chiefs because you just got to get super lucky. You got to get super lucky. The Eagles aren't lucky. The Eagles are built.
Are they though? Are they not?
No. They're built, bro.
To have an all-pro wide receiver.
But they drafted that though, and they signed that. They built that.
So did the Chiefs though. They drafted.
I
They got
know
lucky with
it's
that. They got
luckier.
lucky
You
with the
ended up
Patty.
with the GOAT, you know, the second greatest quarterback of all time, and that covers up a lot of holes for you.
Yeah, that was luck.
That was luck, is what I'm saying. Eagles isn't luck. Eagles is, I mean, they made the right moves. They drafted the right players. They put the right pieces around it. Like, Kim, they have the number one unit at every. They have they're number one at every unit in football.
But that's
Harder.
But that's easier.
That's
though.
my point. The easier,
that's harder
The easier
to put together.
path,
Easier path
that
is to
to
build-
build a
than to get
Chiefs
lucky.
team.
Oh, you're saying easier to do? Oh, easier to do is the Chiefs. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I flipped it. Yeah,
Oh,
easier to do is the
yeah,
Chiefs.
I was like,
No, it's a lot harder to build the Eagles than it is the Chiefs. It's a lot harder. Because again, to become the Chiefs, like, let's just be real, you just got to be lucky.
you got to be lucky and you got to be
Smart.
and you
lucky.
got to be very, very smart. But like,
Yeah, but with the Eagles, you have to be a genius.
you have to legitimately.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta build the best offensive line in football.
No,
Oh,
you have to be a genius.
I gotta build.
And make it all work money-wise. It's tough. That's a lot harder to do.
Man, they did.
And that
a lot
goes
harder
back
to
to my point, like of how I don't think people realize how good the Eagles are, man.
I know what this is going. This is turning into the Jalen Hurts thing. I'm so over that topic, bro.
I'm not. I'm never gonna be done with
I'm
it.
so over that topic because the arguments are so childish.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
They're very childish.
It's not about that they're childish. They're just thinking like, bro, we watch sports and some of these smart sports guys, we watch sports from a different point of view than these fans.
Yeah.
We analyze every little thing about the sport. We don't watch the sport just to watch it.
Yeah.
When these guys are arguing and these guys are going at us on like they just watch it. They're not analyzing
As they should, bro. It's their
exactly.
It's their
But, like,
team.
so how's that our
No, but
fault,
it's
though?
more than just Eagles fans that came to the defense of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that? But that's not our fault. We just
Listen, so there's two major factors in the Jalen Hurts thing. Okay? It's a podcast, so we're going to tread waters here. Maybe they're uncomfortable waters, but it is what it is. It's a race thing, right?
I don't think so,
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
No.
Guys, just trust me. Just take my word for it.
You really think it's a race thing?
It's not. I think I know. Just take my word for it. It's a race thing, which is very deep, and I'm not gonna tread it too much. But I'm saying it's a little bit of a race thing where people quick to jump and blame it on that, saying like, oh, you just because we've got those comments before, which is dumb because
factor.
our greatest, our favorite quarterbacks on this pod are aren't white quarterbacks. So that's dumb. That's just a dumb conversation to have. First of all, we're not white either. You know what I mean? Like, that's number one. So that's a factor. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's a factor that plays into it. The second factor is people feel disrespected with Jalen Hurts. So they go the complete opposite way. And they start reaching for straws. So when you start saying, like, oh, he's not better than Josh Allen. Among football people that know football, that's a given. That's just a stupid conversation to have. Among Eagles fans, it's why he's beat him. He wins more than him.
Yeah, true.
It's just a very there's nowhere to go from
I
it.
think it's hard. I think it's hard for like the fan that doesn't think deep and like add
Yeah.
context. I think it's hard for a
Like
guy.
I just say, just watching the game.
Yeah, I think it's hard for people, like when you ask about Jalen Hurts, and I actually really hate that we've become such a big like Jalen Hurts like
Yeah.
pod. I really do. It's hard for people to be like, all right, so where do you put Jalen Hurts in the league? Oh, I put him at 4. Why? Because he wins. But it's hard to have like the beyond question about like his abilities and his skills and stuff like that. Like that's what it comes down to.
Right.
Guys, I don't hate Jalen Hurts.
Right.
I just really don't. I envy the Eagles and I envy the position that he's in. I wish the Cowboys put Dak in the position that they put Jalen Hurts in. He's a good quarterback, and he might win a Super Bowl. But it doesn't – it got to a point, right, where now people are questioning the top 4 guys.
Yeah. That's where it got disgusting.
Hey, you know what? It's free game with guys. Like when people sit here and be like, oh, how do you sit here and you defend Justin Herbert, right? You know what? Maybe I am reaching with a guy like Justin Herbert and some of those guys. Like, what the fuck have they done for me to defend them? I still disagree. I still think that like their world's better than them. But you touched the untouchables.
Yeah, like I can't talk about Lamar and Joe Burrow. You say, well, he wins more than those two guys.
Like
I can't talk about that.
They went to the untouchable guys. Yeah. And that's when it was like, oh, now I gotta get out of my chair. Now it's something different now. It's like we're protecting this guy. And then when I ask you why he's good, it's because you bring up he wins. Well, then I can do that with Brock Purdy. And I can do that with Jared
Sam
Goff.
Darnold
But that's their fans, though. That's like legit.
But
It's beyond their fans.
It's a lot of people, bro. Like they get
the Jalen Hurts thing, guys. I promise, just take my word for it. Not to get into too much detail here. It runs deep.
Yeah,
it's a deep thing. I promise.
Yeah, but they don't get along when we talk about Lamar. Lamar is like, why?
It's a deep thing.
It's a weird, deep thing, and like that James Jones thing that you sent me about what did he say? What did Jalen Hurts say? He took me out of the
straitjacket.
He took me out of the straitjacket. Like that's what I was saying in my first short ever when we said, oh, like we protect him. Like he's protected, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, Lamar came out and said that about John Harbaugh. If Patrick Mahomes came out and said that about Andy Reid, that would be like the start of every show, bro. And we were wrong, bro. We were honestly wrong, and shame on us. I wish we could delete those videos. We were wrong, bro. Like, Nick Sirianni was the right one in this. The relationship between them wasn't good because Nick Sirianni wants to run the ball and not throw the ball when Jalen Hurts wants to do the opposite. They're a running team for a reason, and he's a really good running quarterback.
It got me that interview to start. I don't know if you remember a few episodes ago where I was like, yeah, Nick is like, I think we
yeah, no, we were wrong about him, bro. Yeah. And listen, I think he's a little bit overrated as a coach because of what the roster is. Yeah. And listen, to be a good coach, you have to have a good roster. Let's just call it fucking what it is. Spade is. But
he's a good coach, though.
Yeah,
and he's arguably a better coach than Jalen Hurts.
That is when you can say, oh, why is Nick? Because he took his team to a Super Bowl 2 times in 3 years. You can use that for the coach because he has to coach around some of the deficiencies that their defense have had or of what their quarterback has.
Yeah, but Dan Campbell probably takes that team to the same place.
It's a little bit unfair, though.
What is?
Just a tiny bit unfair.
About what? No,
but you can't just keep saying that just for Jalen Hurts, though, man. Like, okay, like he did as well.
No, he does. Jalen Hurts does.
That Super Bowl, he had a game.
No, he had a great game, but Swade, the problem.
But he lost.
Huh?
But he lost.
He lost by 3.
He lost.
But
you can't tell me he's great because he wins. Then when he loses, tell me, oh, but he had a great game.
Here's the thing.
You can't do that.
I'm
not saying you. I'm saying
Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, but he's closer to 10, 9 and 10 and 11.
That he is to 5.
He can't be in 5. He just can't be.
You're right.
He can't be in 5.
Let me try to make it easier for you.
He can't be 5. He can't be 6.
If this gets posted, we're gonna get shit on. They're gonna tell us leave Jalen Hurts alone. Here's what I'll say.
No, I'm not gonna leave it alone.
Here's what I'll say.
Until people understand it.
Maybe I can sum it up better than we've been summing it up in the last few episodes. There are 10 quarterbacks that can do what's asked of Jalen Hurts in that same system. There's at least 10 quarterbacks. What he's asked to do in that system. And you know what, man? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe Jalen Hurts is capable of doing more. Maybe he is. I don't know. My guess is he doesn't because he goes through his progressions very slowly. He holds on to the football and he makes some dumb mistakes. My guess is he doesn't, right? But anyways, what you ask him to do, bro, if I ask Joe Burrow, hey, Joe, all I need you to do is hand off the ball 42 times today. And in spots, make sure the receiver gets the ball. How many does Joe Burrow run off in a row? On this Eagles team, how many does he win in a row? Does Pet have a chance? You know the Chiefs are favored to win the Super Bowl this year.
Why?
They're favored to win the Super Bowl. They're better defensively. They're better offensively.
They have better
offensive line. They have a better run game. Why are they?
Can you check find out if the Eagles were favored? Who was favored in the first time they met up? My guess, it was the Chiefs, and I would ask you why. Why were they favored when that team also had the best defense in the league?
Might have been the Eagles that year. Might have been.
What it might have been, but it's not like it was minus. It was probably.
But now that but even if it was, let's say, it got flipped because of Jalen
People
Hurts.
keep on bringing up, oh, it's because he loses to Patrick Mahomes. We use that for Josh and Lamar because Josh and Lamar don't walk in with the ammo that Jalen Hurts gets to walk in.
And they lose to him because they have to play him in the AFC. If the Eagles had to play Pat every year, they
If the
probably don't
Ravens,
make Super Bowls.
if the Ravens or the Bills were, it's more than likely they're going to come out. The whole point is that the reason why I don't have the Eagles winning this game isn't because of Patrick Mahomes on the other side. As crazy as that sounds, it's just I don't trust the quarterback to make the plays that he's going to have to make. It's going to have to take fucking Saquon having this legendary game. And I don't think he is. Because I don't think the Chiefs are that stupid to allow it to happen. There's ways of stopping it, bro. And I'm
curious the Eagles fans' thought process on this. And it's really, this isn't
It's just a fan opinion.
no. It's not a Jalen Hurts. It's not a shit on Jalen Hurts parade or anything like that. But like, if you're the Chiefs and you're going into this game as an Eagles fan, let's say I take an Eagles fan and I put him as the defensive coordinator of the Chiefs this week. What is an Eagles fan? What do they think is the best way to stop the Eagles?
stopping the run.
Well, then, yeah, man, you're a game manager.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Stopping the run.
Well, then you're a game manager. I'm
Okay.
sorry, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're a game manager, bro.
When they played the Bills, what was the objective?
Who played the Bills?
When the Chiefs played the Bills, what was the objective of the Chiefs?
You tell me. What was that?
We need to try to have Josh make a mistake
Right.
anyway somehow. Same thing with Lamar.
I mean, that's the only way you could beat those guys if they make mistakes.
Same thing with Burrow. They're not thinking we need to stop.
James Cook.
The Eagles were -2.5 in that game. They were favored to win.
They're not favored to win this year.
No.
Like I put up something like this. What is more likely to happen in the Chiefs and Eagles game? Jalen Hurts outplaying Patty or Saquon running for 250 yards?
Saquon for 250
yards.
A.J. Brown having 100 yards or Travis having 100 yards receiving?
I don't know.
Travis. More than
A.J.
likely.
Brown had I don't know.
Eagles turning the ball over 2+ times or the Chiefs turning it over 2+ times?
Eagles.
Jalen Hurts winning Super Bowl MVP or Saquon winning Super Bowl MVP?
Saquon.
A.J. Brown probably has a bigger odds, and he's throwing the ball.
Chiefs going down 14 points and still winning or the Eagles winning in a close game?
Chiefs going down 14 games, still winning 14 points.
Chiefs.
A lot of those because Pat is on the other side, though.
Oh, I don't know about,
The turnovers part is Pat.
the
That's a Pat
turnovers
thing.
part
And the comeback is a Pat thing.
and the Saquon thing.
The Saquon thing is because it's Saquon.
Like it is more likely that to me that
Saquon is more likely to win a Super Bowl MVP on the
Than
Chiefs.
anybody,
On the Chiefs, too, though.
I know.
If he was on the Chiefs, he'd be more likely to win,
But
too.
you put I don't know, man. It's just I hate that we've had to talk about this for 3 straight episodes because it legitimately.
You know what? For moving forward, bro, we should do something. Honest to God, bro. We should have a segment, at least 2 shorts every week, where we pull a comment and just respond to it. We'll put the comment and we respond to it. Because people are starting to disrespect us in these comments.
Oh, I don't care.
No, it's not about caring. It's about
It's what I said.
putting them in their place.
But Hedy, it's what I said in the beginning of the show. On God, wallah, I am so proud of us.
Oh, 100%.
Because we
I already know,
legitimately, I say this, all 3 of us, we are willing to have conversations about people non-emotionally that people don't want to have because either it won't get them follows because people think that we're doing this shit for views. We're like, if I was doing shit for views, bro, I would go on here and say, yeah, Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback and he is this and that.
And here's why.
And you know what's funny? People would still hate that. People would go against that and be like, oh, no. They just don't want to agree for some crazy reason. Oh, like we're willing to talk uncomfortable things. I'm willing to say that Steve Nash sucked.
Yeah,
He didn't. I wanted to say that Steve
Overrated.
Nash was overrated and that he was one of the worst Finals MVP, one of the worst MVPs ever. He is in my eyes. We're willing to say that Jalen Hurts was mid because, in my opinion, he is mid. He is closer to Geno Smith and those guys than he is to.
He's closer to Sam Darnold than he is to Justin Herbert.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just the case. He's a game manager. I'm willing to have these conversations about what the Chiefs are and what they're not, and the same thing with the Patriots. And I'm willing to touch the Tom Brady shit.
And by the way, just be real with each other. Like Patrick Mahomes has been a game manager the last 2 Super Bowls. He's been a game manager.
Yes.
Tom Brady for a lot of his championships was a game manager. There's not the game manager term.
The game manager.
We don't mean it in a negative way, but those guys were also game changers when it needed.
They're game
They're game-changing game managers.
It's like weird.
But it's not. It's very simple. We try to overthink it. They were game managers who could be game changers when needed to be. That's all they were.
This
is all they were, bro.
They legitimately.
Joe Montana was a game manager, bro. Like these guys are game managers who, in tough spots, they go and ask these quarterbacks to make plays, and they do consistently. That's what makes them
For example, when Tom Brady had his receiving core,
right,
of Edelman and Chris Hogan,
yeah,
and he had
there's nobody to make game-changing plays too.
And he was given an old Gronk.
Right.
What was the path to Tom Brady throwing for 40 touchdowns that year?
It's checkdowns.
No.
It's dump offs.
It's just impossible.
I mean, he still did it though. He used to throw 40.
You know what I mean? This year, when Patrick Mahomes had Hopkins and whoever they had as second wide receiver and old Travis, what was the path to throwing for 40 touchdowns this year?
There wasn't one. Tom could have did it though.
And that's why he's a fucking GOAT. But you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what's the now that's why we flip it with some of these really high-end teams. Like, because I've seen when Patrick Mahomes...
Man, we're going so deep in such a conversation that doesn't deserve it, bro.
Which is why they don't understand how we look at sports.
It doesn't deserve it, bro.
How we look at sports and how we watch sports, bro.
Yeah. You're asking a guy to sit in the pocket and not throw picks. Let's just be fucking real, bro. This is what you're asking him to do. It's not about numbers. Because some people jumped out and say, oh, you just don't like his numbers. Yeah, number one, I don't like his numbers. And number two, bro, you have by far the second best wide receiver core in the league. And if we take it to tight end, it's arguable you guys have the greatest receiving core in the league. And your coach wants to be a run-only team damn near.
To me, hey,
why is that?
Eagle fans and people that support the flip side, you can't have it both ways. So when it's a stacked team, it can't be we win and who cares about his numbers. And then when things weren't perfect, it can't be, well, it wasn't perfect and that's why his numbers weren't up there. Because there's like 8 or 9 quarterbacks that, whether they have the team or they don't, they still look the best quarterback on the field. Like, that's why my argument about Justin Herbert is, like, I've seen him with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Eckler, and he broke the rookie record in his rookie year. And I've seen him with this year, McClunkin, and he had one of the most efficient years ever. I've seen his name on a graphic with Tom Brady. That's all I needed to fucking
Herbert's
see.
issue just he's a choke.
You know what I mean? I've seen...
It's not a talent issue.
You know what I mean? It's been with, like, Baker. I've seen Baker in both situations.
Like, Baker's better than Jalen Hurts.
Yes, it is. But, like, people go crazy over that. And they say, oh, well, he wins. Like, no. We're talking about, like, who's a better quarterback? Who's a better quarterback?
I mean, because he wins more than every other quarterback not named Patrick Mahomes. So he's second. That's the argument.
That's what it is, though. So, like, we gotta
he's the second best quarterback in the league.
So we gotta put Jalen Hurts as second.
A guy who's in a straitjacket is the second best quarterback in the league.
Let's jump off the Super Bowl for a quick second.
Super Bowl.
There was
Evan Mobley.
This is how my brain sees it. There was a major trade request this week. I don't think I've ever seen basically the best edge defender, basically the best defender in sports request a trade. Where do you want to see Myles Garret?
Detroit. I think Detroit's a perfect for him.
You like him? You like that as a landing spot?
I think he's a perfect.
Do you think him and Aiden Hutchinson?
That's a problem.
Be unstoppable, man.
That's a problem. Because, I mean, say what you want. Without Ben Johnson, they're still going to be a top 10 offense in the league. So they still have the weapons necessary to be. And then you arguably come in next year with a
Hutch and Garrett would be
come in
nasty.
with at worst the top 5 defense in the league next year. Yeah, that's a winning
I
formula.
don't think that's going to happen because like the Lions probably not going to give up all that draft capital for it.
I would though.
I would too. To combine those two guys I would like to see him on the Bills or the Ravens because I think that's one way to get over the hump. One of those two teams.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think that's going to happen. It's not realistic. He's probably going to end up like on the Commanders though.
Or
rookie rookie contract. Or who?
Kansas City?
No, people are saying the Eagles.
No, that's on the Sharmuta shoot the Eagles. They still need
Yeah,
more.
no, people are talking about the Eagles. The Eagles, I don't know how the fuck Howie Rosen does it. He fucking does it.
Him on the Chiefs would be ugly.
No, that's not good. Chiefs are cheap, bro.
That'd be ugly.
Him and Chris Jones.
Him, Chris Jones, and Bet.
That'd be wild.
Yay!
Honestly,
Fried.
yeah, like,
Well,
hey, Patty, we just need you to score like
10.
15.
If you give us 2 touchdowns a game,
Yeah,
we'll be
like,
okay.
you don't got to do
Maybe.
much, bro. Yeah, that's it.
Man,
Travis, you could play till like
man,
you're
that's the
50.
best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
By far. Holy shit.
We're going to go into our last Basement Boys game of the freaking week, baby.
Oh, but me and you are picking the Chiefs, so that's cooked now. So I beat you officially.
Let's find out. We're going to see what's going to happen. Let's go over the records, baby.
We had 2 different games last. No, but there wasn't a game
Swade,
last week.
You're 9-11. You just, you let your pride get
You
ahead of
turned it
bro.
around though.
You
You turned it around. man.
Ace, you need to clap with this too, bro.
You need to-
This
you-
is a
you turned it
this is a
around.
great comeback.
It
Bro.
was a tough start.
We were getting worried, bro. We were like talking about if you were gonna get like 5 dubs this year. Great job, kid. Happy birthday, man. Keem, moneyline loser, 11-9.
Also, you barely had a better record than I did.
And no, I know, yeah. And Hattie, 12-8. Our Basement Boys game of the week. Guess what it is, guys? Guess what the game is.
Mavs and Lakers. Lakers and who they playing?
Honestly.
Oh, we gonna do it. We should start doing that. No, there's nothing you can do in bad. We'll do it during the playoff time. We'll pick series. Eagles and Chiefs.
I'm riding with that boy Bet. Riding with that boy Bet.
Swade, who do you think's gonna win this game?
Taking the Eagles, man. It doesn't matter about like. I'm taking
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
You could tie him. It matters a lot.
So I'm taking the Eagles.
No, you can't tie him. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm taking the Eagles, even though I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
No, so you're taking the Chiefs.
I'm taking.
can't do that.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'll accept the dub. I'll accept the loss. It's all good, man.
So what do I get now?
What do you get?
We said the winner gets something.
What did we say the winner was gonna get?
The loser gets something. The winner gets
The
something.
loser has to win.
I think you guys each give me $500.
Who the fuck told you that?
My money lines picks this year gave you $500.
Your money lines, money lines تبعك the last fucking 5 weeks, 6
It
weeks.
was one.
It was one. عليك.
One.
It was one. We didn't get one playoff game right. We didn't get one right.
We got them all.
We didn't
right.
get one right.
We got them all right.
We got them all right.
What did we get wrong?
The Lions we got wrong. The Chargers we got wrong. What else was there?
You got the Rams one right. That's it.
Yeah.
It was a tough start.
It was the Chargers.
It was bad, bro.
Now the question was if I would have said, alert, alert, Houston Texans money
Well
line.
taken.
No, of course not.
No, you guys would have not.
Yeah, well, I would have. I was following you.
But the Lions one, I was never gonna bet against the Lions.
100%.
Those two are just bro. Like I just,
Commanders won and Bucks. What are you talking about?
did we take the
We took the
motherfucking
We
Commanders?
got off to. There was 4 games to start.
Yeah.
We got 3 of them wrong.
The Lions won.
I'm talking about the first round.
No,
Hey,
we're talking about literally about the first one.
The Chargers
the
one,
wild card
the
round.
Chargers one hurt, right? But my God, what the Lions one did.
That was the plummet.
That's what I knew was going to
Yeah, that was the plummet.
That threw Swade out of the game.
Threw me out of the game.
Swade was doing
done.
parlays.
Was plummeted.
No,
yeah.
you put some money together for the Chiefs and Bills one.
I did.
You put
That's
you,
true.
you scrambled some money together.
did.
I remember when the Lions lost, I laid in bed, I'm like, man, is my career over?
Career?
My money line career. I thought about it, bro. What do we think is going to happen in this game? What do we? I think there's only 2 scenarios in this game, just in my head. I think that it's either going to be like a game where the Chiefs are just constantly chasing, and like the Eagles are just running it down their throats, like maybe like up 10, right? And the whole time the Chiefs are chasing. I don't think they have that type of team to do it, or it's a close game and the Chiefs win. I don't see it the other way around where the Chiefs are up and the Eagles are chasing. I just don't see that. How do you see this game going?
Depends on who wins the tip off. Depends on who wins the coin toss.
You think if the Chiefs go out there and they score 7-0?
Game.
Oh,
The Wallah game. Game.
well, just know this. The first time the Chiefs get the ball, they're going to score. But it's either going to be down 7.
If they score first this game.
How do you think this game's going to go? Like, what do you envision? Because you're picking the Eagles, which I'm not mad at you, bro.
That's actually like no hate at all. I told
You just really-
last
yeah,
week,
no,
like, bro,
It's the deepest team of football.
Yeah.
they played each other 2 years ago, and say what you want. Like it was basically a similar team without Saquon,
Yeah.
legit without Saquon, and they
This
lost.
one is better, actually.
They
No,
lost.
this team is definitely better.
But
This team is
very,
definitely
very
better.
similar. They had the same offensive players, same Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
AJ Brown, Devontae, you know what I'm saying?
And you just added Saquon.
You added Saquon, and they lost by 3
Yeah.
in overtime.
100%.
Was it overtime?
No, that one wasn't overtime.
No, it wasn't overtime. But
They lost by 3.
They lost
Yeah,
by
they
3?
lost by 3.
I don't know, man. Saquon comes out and has 200 yards with 2 touchdowns.
This Chiefs defense is a lot better than what it was, though, 2 years ago. It's a lot better.
So this is what I'm saying,
a
though.
lot better.
This is what I envision this game.
Okay. Yeah.
But I just envision this game, and I keep on saying this to people. And people go people take this as I think that, they're gonna find a way to stop Saquon. No, I just truly think that the way that they're gonna scheme this game
We'll try to limit him.
is where they're gonna try to limit him to where
Make
Can you
Jalen
imagine-
As
Hurts-
funny as it sounds, hold him to 100.
Yeah,
Funny as that sounds.
And make Jalen Hurts throw the ball.
Yeah.
No, but it didn't matter who was
Yes.
at. Just to be really honest, it didn't matter who was at quarterback. It was going to be whoever's at quarterback. We can't let Saquon run off.
And if it was the top 4 guys, it was
Yes,
gonna
but any of those top, it was going to be we got to try to find a way to put the game into Jalen Hurts' hands because we can't let Saquon drop 250 yards. Can you guys actually imagine after that game, the Chiefs and Spags allowing Saquon to drop 250 yards?
It's hard to see.
be. No, I
That's
can't
kind
see
of really crazy to me.
It's hard to see, but if anyone could do it,
It's Saquon, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's the offensive line.
I envision Saquon with a hard earned
100.
100-ish, 120.
Is this the best team Saquon has ever played against defensively this year?
Yes. This is the best defense. This is the second best defense in football behind the Eagles.
Yeah.
This is the best team.
This is
ever played
arguably the best
defensively.
defense in football.
It's the best
Yeah.
defense that they played.
Defensively.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's
This is I like numbers wise, scheme wise. This is by far at the very very worst. This is the 1B defense in the league.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
1A arguably would be Philly.
I know.
That would be
no,
arguably Philly.
but that's what I'm trying to say. Everybody walks away and there's no, I just I don't think the Chiefs are going to lose this. They're going to go down. Or maybe fucking Saquon just has one of these legendary games.
That's what it'll have to be. My guess is, like you said, I think they don't let Saquon have 2-3 touchdowns.
Not 100. It's not going to be. It's going to be an earned.
What do these games usually come down to, bro?
Yeah.
What do these games come
The
down to?
quarterback.
They
It's
come
going
down
to
to
come
the
down.
quarterbacks.
Yeah. It's going to. I'm telling you.
I
it's
love.
either-
Listen, I love Jalen Hurts, but if it was any other quarterback, I would
Yeah.
still say Pat is better. It doesn't. It's not
Yeah.
a Jalen Hurts thing. It's gonna
Again,
come down to the
unless it
quarterback.
was Burrow, Lamar, or Bill or Josh, and one of these in this
Yeah.
game,
I mean,
it
if
was going to
if it
be.
was
I mean, there's
Burrow
more
instead
guys
of
than that.
Hurts, I mean,
There's more- there's more guys
What
than
I'm
that.
saying is, no, Mike.
There's more guys than that.
The defensive.
Baker wins this game.
I don't know about
With
all
this
that.
team?
No, but hey, the plan would still be we need Baker to we need to lose from Baker.
Not throwing the ball. So he could beat you throwing the ball.
Baker will throw you a pick or two though.
That might be okay. On this loaded of a Eagles team, that might be fine.
Pat threw a pick.
You
last
just
week,
can't get to
too.
2. Once
Yeah.
you get to 2, now you're done. You know what I mean?
Pat threw a pick.
This
last
is a game where
This is a pick 6, but this is a Jalen Hurts pick 6 where the
Hey,
game is
but
done.
this
though.
is something I will say. This is not a game I could see the Chiefs coming back from.
If they're down,
If they're down where they've been down 2 scores and came back, this is not a game that you can do it because they have Saquon, and all it would take is a play action fake and
Not 2 scores, but 1 score, yeah.
one score,
One
yes,
score, yeah, of
but
course.
like 14. I think that's
Every pack Super Bowls come back in the 4th quarter.
all of them.
Every single
I
one.
don't know. I don't know if that can happen this one.
Could happen.
I don't. 10, sure.
7. It could happen.
7, yeah, no 7.
But that's how he's always done it.
But
He's always been down 7.
Like
He's never been down-
14, going down 14 in the 4th.
You know what it's going to take for you to bring down the Chiefs 14-0, bro?
Oh, it can happen, brother.
No, it can't happen. No. Can't happen. Sorry.
We're really gonna have a nail biter on Sunday.
What's gonna end up happening? Like, this is what's gonna be funny. This Jalen Hurts conversation is gonna be alive for a long time because Jalen Hurts.
He's gonna have a good game.
He's gonna have a decent game. 225, 230, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and they'll still lose by 3. And everybody be like, "Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
He had a great game. His team let him down."
Hey,
That's what's gonna
is
happen.
the Niners team last year better than the Eagles? Niners defense last year is it better than the Eagles?
No, this Eagles defense is better.
This Eagles.
This defense is better.
This
Who
team.
else did he play? He played the was it
doesn't really
Niners.
matter.
Pat's beat the best defense in the league every year.
Yeah.
Basically,
'Cause the Eagles had the best defense
He's
that
beat the
one
best
year.
defense in the league.
He's only beat the Eagles.
The
in the 90s,
Eagle.
didn't
The problem with that game is not going to be can we stop Pat. You're not going to stop Pat. It's going to be
that's why-
offensively. How good are you?
Right.
That's what it's going to come down.
I'm trying like that to like
he? It's the Eagles and the Chiefs.
when they played Tampa. Was Tampa's defense the best in the league?
Yeah, it was. They had a bunch of studs.
So guys,
on
think about
defense.
something. Think about something real quick.
They had a bunch of studs on defense.
Who almost beat the Chiefs this year? Quote unquote, almost.
Texans.
The Texans. Why?
Why?
Their defense.
Because they have edge rushers. They have Will Anderson and they have Hunter.
Yes.
And those motherfuckers were chasing.
Yes.
They were chasing Pat.
But
And they
Tampa-
still put up 23.
Yeah, Tampa, the year that Tampa beat them, they had
they had the Ndamukong Suh, they had Devin White.
they had a
Levante
nice
David.
offensive line that was aggressive.
They had a
They
great
had
secondary too, though.
I mean, but they destroyed him in the Super Bowl.
This
It wasn't a close
team-
game.
Going
It
out the
wasn't-
water.
it
this
wasn't a close
team-
game.
That's what I'm trying to ask. Is the defense? Was that
the
defense?
Eagles interior.
That Tampa Bay offense was better than this offense, though.
the
But I'm not
Eagles-
talking about that though. I know the offense was what's going. I'm talking about the defense. He didn't score a touchdown.
He had a bad offensive line, and you guys had a great pass rush.
His two tackles were down, so they ate him.
They had a great pass rush.
It's
And Tampa had a great pass rush that whole
Yeah,
year.
no,
though.
like that game. The Eagles' interior defensive line is fucking disgusting. But you know who else's offensive line interior is fucking disgusting? So it's going to be.
This is not going to be. This is not going to be whose defense can stop who. This is going to come down to the quarterback.
The quarterback, yeah.
Because you're not going to stop Pat.
It's only going to.
You can have a Hall of Fame defense out
if
there.
they stop Saquon.
I know,
That's
but he's
all I'm
going to
saying.
have. They're going to score 20.
Your hope.
They're gonna score
Your
20.
hope as the Eagles' defense is he coughs it up one time.
No, your hope is that
No,
Saquon
no,
doesn't
no.
have it.
Because he
Your
has,
hope
though.
is
I know,
the Chiefs'
I know, but
defense
if you're hoping
stopping
that,
Saquon.
if you're hoping that, you're in hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, he does cough it
deja
off.
vu.
He coughed it up last year one time. And
He has one turnover in his entire Super Bowl career.
Who?
He has one turnover.
Who?
did he
Pat.
No.
He's had one turnover, bro.
really?
And
Or was it since
in the Super Bowl?
Last year
Yeah,
he threw a
no,
pick.
in the playoffs.
in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
He's
the
had
Super
like
Bowl.
one turnover. I
Oh,
think I see.
no,
Hey, Quran, I think I
no,
seen it
Eddie.
somewhere. He had like one
He
turnover.
had one pick last
in his
year. Did he
entire
throw-
playoff
He
career,
threw
in
a
his
pick-
entire
he
Super
threw a
Bowl
pick
career.
in the Tampa game.
That's it.
No,
I actually have
last
it.
year.
I have it here, boys.
Pull it up. I could be very wrong.
You
but there's
could be because I know they go down because of him. They go down because of him.
picks though, like picks, like he's throwing
So
picks.
he threw a pick against the Niners 100% last year in the second half.
Yeah, well, he did.
I
And yeah, I
remember-
know he has more than one.
No, he
But
definitely.
he doesn't. He's not like a turnover.
No,
guy
no,
in
he's
the
not a
Super Bowl.
turnover. He's not a turnover machine.
You're not waiting on Pat to turn over the ball.
No, I know. So 19 against Tampa, he threw 2 picks and 2
Oh, never
touchdowns.
mind then.
In 2020, no. I'm so sorry. Against the Niners, he threw 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. They trailed 20-10 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think if they go down 20-10 against the Eagles in this fourth quarter, they're not winning that game. He had 0 touchdowns and 2 picks against the Bucks. Why did I flip that? Okay. Wait, did he win against the Niners then play Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Okay, I didn't flip it. 2022 against the Eagles, he had 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. They trailed 24-14 at halftime. And then against the Niners, he had 1 pick.
5 picks, boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has 5 picks in his. So he had 1 pick, and then so the last time he played the Eagles, he had 0.
Oh yes, that's 7 or 5.
No, he has,
How many yards did he have against
7
the Eagles?
touchdowns, 5 picks. Year 1, he had 286 yards.
Against the Eagles.
Against the Eagles, he had 182.
3 touchdowns and 182 yards.
Yeah, it was just a very
How the fuck did they score 35?
sure out of
Travis Kelce and then
just
the
heady.
ball.
5 yards. 5 yards.
No,
Fuck.
no, that's our running back must have had a good game that year.
Pacheco.
Somebody must have had a
Pacheco.
good.
You remember he was doing the Eagles
Yeah,
dance.
it must. A running back
Yeah.
must have had a good game that year, bro.
There was a defensive touchdown
There-
that game
yeah.
when Jalen Hurts fumbled it, and they took it back for a touchdown.
My guy, you know, football, sports is funny in the way that it's never. You never get exactly what you're looking for. What's gonna
it's-
happen is Jalen Hurts is gonna have a really good. He's gonna have a nice
And
game,
still gonna lose.
and they're gonna lose, and then everybody's gonna be like, you know, he's still great.
History's against the Chiefs, bro, and you know
History's been against the Chiefs this whole playoff run,
Yeah.
bro, and they've been doing nothing but winning.
Guys, I got to touch 2 more things because I had some interesting things on here about the for NBA, and then we'll get out of here before we go. The NBA All Star list came out, and I wanted to go over the list of who didn't make it. So I'm gonna go over the quote unquote NBA All Star snubs, and you're gonna let me know if they actually got snubbed or you don't think they should be in the game.
But
Trae Young,
that's a snub to me.
think
That's a
it's a
snub.
snub?
Yeah, it is.
Devin Booker.
No.
I don't think that's a snub. You can't make it over Shy and like Ant.
He didn't make it on
He
the
did not.
reserves either.
No.
That's a snub.
You think so?
Yeah.
Zach Levine. That's
No,
not a
that's
snub.
not a
snub.
Kai. That's not a snub.
No, because I mean they're not great, and he hasn't had the best year.
No, yeah. He's unk now. LaMelo.
That's a
Yes.
snub.
That's a snub.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a snub.
Maxi.
Maxi's a snub.
Oh, 100%.
That's-
Yeah, you can't be averaging 30 in this league
that's
and not make
man,
the
this team's
All-Star game.
Franz Wagner,
That's not a snub because
No.
I expect him more out of Orlando this year.
Norman Powell.
That was a snub.
Yeah, it was. He's having
So
a
do you
great
think he
year.
should have made it over Harden?
No. But I'm sure, I say snub
No.
just off of,
Like
No.
the
I'm
year,
thinking the year they're having, but I'm not comparing it to the other 15 guys.
Halliburton.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a snub, man.
No, he's, I mean,
But if like, there's just always
a
there's only so
14.8 assist guy is not
hey,
an
there's
all-star,
only
bro.
so many like
Just think about his last year. No, fuck no. That's not a snub.
Sabonis.
Sabonis didn't make the All-Star game?
No, they gave it to Sengun, who I think should be in there.
Both of them should be in there.
Yeah, honestly.
There's only so many spots, boys.
No, Sabonis is an All-Star.
Last but not least, Fox.
No, Sabonis is a bigger snub than Fox this year.
You think so?
Really?
Yeah. This year, yeah. He's been better than him this year.
Bro, about All-Stars, some of these players are not fit for the All-Star game.
I know, but it's more of a distinction. It's more of like a...
They should make
You're
it.
an all-star. It's more of a achievement, you know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. They should make it where, okay, yeah, you're an all-star, but like, yeah, man, like you shouldn't play. Like, you're not an all-star.
You're boring.
Honestly, like Jokic,
Like,
Jokic
hey,
should be in that game.
Joker and even like Luka, kind of like
Like, no,
Luka's fine.
Luka
Luka's
shoots half
fine.
court, bro. What are you talking about, man? Like Joker shouldn't be in that game. Wagner shouldn't be in that game.
nah, you right.
Sabonis shouldn't be in that game. Bro,
Nah.
Sabonis is gonna grab what, 22 rebounds? Like what?
Sabonis is a fucking stud.
I know
He's
he's
a
a
stud,
stud.
but
He
he's not a-
should
he's
be
not
an
an all-star.
all-star, but like I get your point. That's not like an all. I don't want to see that motherfucker in an all-star.
How many
game.
bigs are really better than Sabonis in the NBA? Let's just be
Bigs?
real. Yeah, bro.
There's a handful.
there's-
I had the argument. You guys shit on me.
There's like 4 or 5.
You
Maybe,
guys shit on
but
the
there's more
argument
than that
with
though,
me.
Hetty.
No,
You
there
might, you
isn't.
might be tripping about that though.
I don't think I am, bro.
Active?
Yeah, there's like
Active.
5.
Like,
yeah,
like a
bro.
better player than him.
At the big, yeah,
Big.
there's like 5.
Active?
Yeah.
I mean, but like if you
You
say
have
Embiid,
Embiid,
you have to-
Joker,
Embiid,
Jokic.
Joker, Jokic.
okay,
Embiid.
so
What other big is like
Joker,
guaranteed?
Jokic, AD?
Wemby?
is Mobley
AD?
is Mobley better than him?
No.
Okay, is Porzingis better than him?
No.
No.
Is Cat better than him?
No.
Are you sure?
No, wallah, he's not, bro.
That's a tough
If it's a
one, though.
wallah, he's not, though.
But it's not as like clear cut as you're making it though.
I mean, it's like to me, it's pretty clear cut. He's a better
Hey.
defender, rebounder, and passer than Ket is,
There are-
and he averages 19 a game.
Not a better shooter, though.
He's not a better shooter.
He's not a better
scorer.
shooter, but he's a lot better passer, and he's a
Not
better
a better-
rebounder,
not
and he's
a
a better
better scorer
defender.
than
He's
him.
not a better defender than
Yes,
Cat.
he definitely is a better
They're
defender
both
than
trash
Ket.
defensively.
No, he's
Sabonis.
he's better than Ket. Wallah, he is defensively, bro.
I don't know if I can
That's
give you that
iffy.
one. Nobody in Indiana.
I'm saying clear cut. Who's
Clear
better than
cut.
clear cut?
Okay.
I don't know if that's clear though for me.
So
Bam is Bam better than
No,
him?
he's not better than Sabonis. No,
You think Bam's better than someone?
no, I think Sabonis is better than him.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
bro.
a big Bam guy.
I'm a big Bam guy. No, you're just unfair to Bam.
Yeah, you are.
I think he's just really good player. I would take him tomorrow. I think he'd be fantastic.
That
in the
actually
Lakers.
perfect for LA.
AR.
My.
I just I don't. He's just kind of blah to me.
They can have the number 8 Kobe jersey.
No.
Yeah, I'm not ready to be a Lakers fan. You're right.
No. You almost got Embiid. Yes.
Well, okay.
Nobody on these
How
teams.
much is that?
That was like
It's like 6, bro. It's like 5 or 6.
Uh,
I'm telling
Chat-
you, Allah. No, not yet.
No.
I mean, he will be, but not yet. I said Wemby already.
Jackson, Jaren Jackson.
Well, he's having a
See, but Hetty, you can't do that. And
No,
not say
he's not.
Cat.
He's not better than. He's not better than Sabonis.
They're all
though.
equals in my mind.
He's not better than Sabonis.
Sengun.
Right now, I'm taking Sabonis. In 3 years, Sengun for sure. But right now, I'm taking Sabonis though.
Joker, yes, obviously. AD.
Yeah.
Yes.
AD is better than
I said Joker, AD, Wemby, Giannis. Those are like those 4 are guaranteed.
Randall?
And Embiid. No, Randall's
No.
not better than him. Yeah, but then you can't shut down the Cat thing because Cat and Randall is a conversation. So if there's a conversation, then Sabonis is definitely a
I
conversation.
mean, I think Cat is better than Randall.
It's clear cut to you.
I do
don't
as
think it's
well.
clear cut, bro.
Yeah, okay, but you just don't
Like you know, there's games where Cat is the 3rd, 4th best player on that New York Knicks team this year, bro.
He's not playing like that, big dog.
No, go look at his last 5 to 10 games. He's playing like that. Josh Hart has been outplaying him.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
oh, yeah.
Josh Hart has been outplaying him. Wallah, he is.
Josh Hart is just a fucking, but he's just a dog. That's why he's gonna have those type of
I know,
games.
but we're talking about a
until
guy-
he's tired as fuck.
But we're talking about a guy who's the 3rd best player on his team versus a guy who's number
So
1.
let's just do this like this real quick. This is Cat's averaging AD numbers.
He's
this
having
year.
a fucking
He's
season. He's
averaging
having a
25.
year, bro.
He's averaging
14.
25 and 14.
He's a fucking beast. He's an animal.
All right, but go look at Sabonis.
Look at Sabonis the last 5 years. No, look at this year. Look at the last 5 years.
I guarantee Sabonis averaging 22.
Look at the last 5 years for Sabonis.
22
For me.
and like 15 maybe.
Not 22. He's probably at 18, 19. I would assume.
Sabonis. What do you guys think Sabonis is
I
averaging this
say
year?
like 22 and 15.
See, it's 22, 15?
I think so. That's
No,
what
it's 19, 15, and 6.
All right, let's see. Sabonis is average. Oh, this is DeRozan also. Yeah, he's definitely averaging under 20 points. I don't know why I'm making this so hard, boys. Give me a quick second. It's our podcast. We could take.
Why is it so hard for you to look up stats all the time?
I'm not good at that.
You just have to Google their name. It'll tell you
20
their
and 15 and 7 assists.
21, 15,
That's a better
and
player,
7.
bro.
I didn't know he averaged 7.
bro. So what do you mean you didn't know? He's the second best big man passer in the league outside of Jokic.
Son of a bitch. He's a cone on defense, by the way.
But that's an all-star snub, though.
Go look at his last 5
It's just the team is bad is the issue this year.
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
in
issue.
the last 5 games. I mean, I don't like doing all that. I mean, people have bad games. I mean, he had 14, 16, 13.
21 and 22.
And then he had 13, 16, and 14. I mean, people have bad
Who,
games.
Sabonis?
Yeah.
That's a bad
13 points
game.
for Sabonis is not a bad game. That's a normal
not,
Sabonis
he's
game,
not
though.
as
Go look at his
good
rebounds and
of a
assists that game, though.
11, 14, 20, 22 rebounds and 10 assists.
You know what Sabonis is? The best way I can describe him, most of our audience is not going to understand, but he's a Zeleman.
Yeah, he's a man's man.
He's a Zeleman.
He's going to bump fucking.
He's a Zeleman.
Last thing.
His rebounds are safe as fuck. By the way, parlay-wise, his rebounds are safe every game.
Last thing.
Yo, I think I knew his stats like exactly. Like
Hakeem, I swear to God, 12 rebounds for him sometimes is like minus 800.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
bro.
That's nasty,
He's a
bro.
rebounding
He's a
machine.
he's a rebound.
machine,
Oh,
bro.
I know. Every time he plays the fucking Lakers, he
Yeah.
used to-
Anyways.
we're going to do a really fun Would You Rather. Okay? We're going to do a LeBron James, 40-year-old, Would You Rather versus some of the prime years of some of these players. And you're going to tell me, who would you rather have? Kyrie Irving. So LeBron at 40 or Kyrie in his prime?
LeBron at 40.
yeah,
LeBron at 40 or Paul Pierce in his prime? Come on, Hetty. Because I know the answer. to
I'm
that.
going Paul Pierce in this prime.
he's on LeBron.
I'm going Paul Pierce in
I'm
this
going
prime.
LeBron
No, he's
at
taking
40.
LeBron.
No, I'm going Paul
Because
Pierce in this
that-
prime.
I'm still taking LeBron. I'm still taking LeBron in a playoff series.
That was Paul Pierce in his prime was a 25-point lockdown defender.
LeBron James at 40. I know you're taking LeBron.
I'm
too.
taking LeBron.
I'm surprised you're not. You're trying to give too much respect to a Paul Pierce guy who's
I'm trying to give a respect to a guy who used to bust Kobe and LeBron's ass, bro. One-on-one matchups.
LeBron at 40 or KG in his prime.
KG in his prime.
I gotta, you know, LeBron at 40 or Melo in his prime.
Melo
Melo
in his prime.
LeBron at 40 or D Wade in his prime.
D-Wade in
D-Wade in
his
his prime, bro. D-Wade to me was always better than Melo. So if I'm going Melo, I'm definitely going with
LeBron at 40 or Trey Young in his prime.
LeBron at
prime.
40.
LeBron at 40.
LeBron at 40 or Prime Russ.
Prime Russ. Oh, hey.
I'm going with LeBron at
I'm
40.
going with Prime Russ.
I'm going to go Prime Russ because Prime Russ on a team by himself won damn near 60 games.
You don't believe that.
Well, I do.
You don't believe
No, he
that.
does. What are you
I
talking
swear to God, I
He
do,
thought
bro.
about it too
No,
long.
he does.
I mean, I'm going to think about it. It's LeBron fucking James. I'm going to think about it.
LeBron at 40 or Dirk in his prime.
Dirk in his
Who
prime.
is the better player? LeBron at 40 or Dirk in his prime?
Dirk in his-
I'm going LeBron at 40.
I'm going Dirk in his prime. Bro, he won a championship. But like,
I'm going LeBron at 40.
no.
Oh, wow. You're going to get it. Okay.
Who are you going?
I'm taking LeBron at 40. I mean,
So he's taking everybody with
no, there's a few guys I wouldn't. No, I mean, not. LeBron at 40 or Steve Nash in his prime?
LeBron at 40.
LeBron at 90.
2 more, boys. I made this one long, but I don't care.
I like it.
LeBron at 40 or Tim Duncan in his prime?
So fucking disrespectful. What the fuck, bro?
All right, last one. LeBron at 40 or James Harden in his prime?
James Harden in his
James Harden
prime.
in
That's
his
not even a
prime.
question. Sorry.
The only
Were you taking LeBron at 40 over Tim Duncan in his prime?
no. The only guys that I'm taking him over Kai. I'm taking over Paul Pierce.
Can I get this Dirk thing out of the way, bro? Can I please get this Dirk thing out of the way? Because a lot of people.
Do you want to explain your thing?
I want to
about
explain my
So-
reasoning and my thinking behind Dirk.
So wait, let me do this real quick.
Right.
So we had we had would Dirk be a
Top
top
five
five player today in his prime?
Right.
You said no. You've been getting a lot of pushback on
I
it.
bring in pushback because people don't understand the question. The question is would he be a top 5 player in the league in his prime? I said no, not because I think Dirk sucks, because I think the 5 guys that are playing today are better than he was.
So you think that Joker,
Yes,
Giannis,
yes,
Luka,
yes.
Shai, and Tatum are better
and
players?
I think Embiid when healthy is better than Dirk. You guys think he's better than Embiid when he's healthy? When Embiid's healthy?
no, I don't.
Dirk has never been capable of 70 and 25.
Yeah.
He's just never been capable of doing that, right? The further and further we get away from these athletes, right? Because people make it seem like if you start comparing to this newer generation and you think someone from this newer generation is better than the older one, it's because you're disrespectful. No, because I can flip it back on you and say you're disrespectful to this generation.
Yeah.
If it's disrespectful to call someone better than another. No, I, in my heart of hearts, believe Jason Tatum is a better basketball player than Dirk.
People were mad about Clyde.
Because
too.
I think he was a better defender. Because I think shooting wise, they're super close. It's not like Dirk was blowing Tatum out of the water shooting the basketball. I think handling the basketball is not even a question. Creating offense is not even a question. Guys, Dirk was a limited basketball player, bro. He was amazing offensively. He was amazing offensively. For a big, he had a repertoire and he had a bag that most bigs did not have. I understand that, bro. And he started the wave of the big man shooter. He was one of the pioneers of that. But I also saw him lose up 3-1 to an 8th seed because he's very limited. And I also saw him give up 2-1. Oh, no, he didn't lose a 3-1 lead. He lost to the 8th seed, Warriors, because he was a very limited basketball player. And I also seen him lose a 2-1 series lead to Miami Heat because he was a limited basketball player. And if you guys recall, since you guys think, oh, we're just this young people on this pod, I remember when me and you were calling Dirk soft for the longest time.
Wow.
Now we forget. Now we act like that never happened because now, nostalgia kicks in like, oh, don't talk about it. We used to call him soft. We called him soft up until 2011. The motherfucker came in the league in 95. He was soft for 16 years. We called him soft.
Yeah.
For 16 years. He won the championship. He gets all the credit in the world for that. That's why he's a top 20 player, top 20, 25 player of all time because he won the championship.
But it doesn't mean
But
he's
if he
better.
didn't win one, though, and you can't do that. That's not fair. He won one. Cool. All respect to Dirk, bro. But, like, it was more LeBron choking it. Everybody understands that was more LeBron choking than it was Dirk winning that championship. Again, doesn't matter. Context doesn't matter. He won the championship.
Stop.
I want someone to sit right now in front of me. Just, Walla, be real. Sit right now in front of me and tell me why Dirk is better than Joel Embiid.
Oh, that's not.
And Embiid is not a top 5 player in this league. And I want you to sit down and tell me why he's better than Embiid.
But I think healthy he is.
Even healthy, it's arguable.
Yeah.
But sit down and tell, because he's arguably 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
So I want you to sit here and tell me today why Dirk is better than Anthony Davis. Do it. Tell me what it is. Is the bag deeper than Anthony Davis's? Because it's not. No, it's not. It's really not, bro. Is it prettier than Anthony Davis? It absolutely is. Doesn't mean it's better. Prettier doesn't mean better.
Yeah. No, there's.
Are you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
we are not saying, like, even the AI thing. Nobody sat up here and called him overrated.
Nobody called.
They make it seem like, bro, you guys, they just don't. Some people just don't listen. We never called him overrated.
We said he's overrated.
I said he's overrated and underrated. Some people think he's not top 50 and they're wrong, and some people think he's top 10 and they're wrong.
We had a perfect comment because one guy was like, he was like, guys, the people that were like complaining about us. Some guy was like, you guys just made their point. AI is not a top 10 player, and happy you guys are sitting in here.
Right, saying he's top 10.
People, it's so weird. People gatekeep some of the weirdest players.
It's not gatekeep. It's anything, listen, bro, anything that you shit on basketball-wise, pre-2015, pre-2011, it's going to happen.
Hetty, I've seen people. Hetty, I've seen people.
Because in the 80s and 90s, all you motherfuckers that watched Clyde Drexler play basketball, the theme around him was he was a loser.
Yeah, people.
Just because you think I'm young, you think I don't know that? I know what was the narrative around Clyde Drexler is he was a loser. Yeah. And before you tell me he ran into Mike, he got drafted in 84, and he retired in 99. Michael won 6. There was 9 other years. Why did he win one?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't think I know this stuff, bro? You don't think Google exists? You don't think YouTube exists? You don't think I studied this game, bro? This game has been my life for 25 years.
There's gatekeeping among some.
It's nostalgia, bro. It's real talk. Now, a guy like Shai, to me, is not better than Dwayne Wade. Because there's clear evidence to me why Dwayne Wade is better. Yeah. Right? That's clear to me.
Shai needs to prove. Listen, bro, I think Shai needs to prove.
He could be better than D Wade one day.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying right now, he's not better. Yeah, right? Like Shai is not a better basketball player than Tracy McGrady to me. Right? But Tatum is.
That's fine.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hetty, I've seen people.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
I can compare different eras without being disrespectful to one or the other. I'm comparing. I'm sorry, I want to get this off my chest. Yeah. I want to make it clear. I'm not comparing these great players from other eras to the shit players now.
No, you're comparing the great
to the great. Like, yeah, bro, Jokic is better than anybody that existed in the 2000s, not named LeBron or Kobe and Tim Duncan. He's better than anybody that existed.
Hetty, you place.
And he's arguably, some people, you can make a real argument today that he's 3rd in this league. If you think Luka's better than him, if somebody thinks Luka's better than Jokic, that's a real fucking conversation, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It's a real conversation. If you think, like me, I think Giannis is better than Jokic. That's a real conversation. You can actually put him at third and not be disrespectful. Yeah, that motherfucker is the fourth best player in the 2000s, though. Are you understand what I'm saying?
In the 90s, he's...
In the 90s, he's second.
Is he better than Carmelo?
He's third.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's third, behind Hakeem. It's Mike, Hakeem, then him.
Yeah.
This is not disrespectful, bro. It's basketball.
Yeah.
My rule is,
Yeah, I like that.
unless you came in a very stacked era, unless you were in a very stacked era, like the 2000s, and that's the only one I'm entertaining.
If you're not top 5, then
If you're not top 5, then you can't be top 5 now.
you need to trademark that.
You can't be top 9 then, and now all of a sudden you're the second best player in this league because of nostalgia.
Bro, people do that with quarterbacks
Steve
so
Nash
bad.
was never a top 5 player in the NBA. Never. Even when he was an MVP, he was a top 5.
If you talk about Mike Vick in his second stint when he came back from jail,
So bad, bro.
bro, people be like, "What, Mike Vick?
He'd be top 2 today.
What?" I've seen people.
Sorry, bro.
I've seen people more than willing to trash Kobe Bryant in our chats.
Over the GOAT thing. Remember the GOAT video
Yeah.
that we made?
People are
They're
more
like,
than,
Kobe. Yeah, motherfucker, Kobe.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
people more than willing to trash guys like Kobe Bryant and will sit here and want to fight you over Iverson.
Yeah.
And my man, they are not on the same fucking planet.
No, they're not. And like, oh, by the way, I want to dispel this. This pound for pound thing, bro. Listen,
What is this? This boxing?
The sport is a sport of basketball. It's a team sport, and it's a level playing field. Whether you're 5'5", or whether you're 7'5".
So for pound, Steph Curry's the greatest player of all time. Then
There's not another sport. There's not another American major sport where you can have Earl Boykins and Wemby on the same court. Doesn't exist. It only exists in basketball. You really, truly, consistently exist in basketball where there's a 2-foot difference between two people. And they play the same fucking sport. I don't care how big you are. As far as I'm concerned, when you're smaller, it's a disadvantage. And that's why you get graded lower to me. Because I'm going to take the guy that does the same thing 9 inches taller. Every single day of the week. Because if we're going to do pound for pound, there's guys not in the NBA today that are better than NBA players. That doesn't mean you're going to take them over them, does it?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Just because you're 5'9" and you average 42 in high school, it doesn't mean you're better than this NBA player who averaged 30 in high school.
AI is a weird one. It's a gatekeep thing.
It's weird. It's not a gatekeep. It's nostalgia.
Yeah,
it's
just
just
like a...
anybody who triggers feelings for you growing up is who they gatekeep.
Yeah, it's weird. Like AI, like when you talk about AI, people bring up like culture and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And no, that's if like it's a conversation.
That matters.
If it's a conversation about who like created culture, so
It
then
matters.
yeah, he could be number one. But like when we're talking
I
about,
know, like even skill wise, AI is a top
Yeah.
15 to 20 basketball player ever. That's nobody's
like people say,
debating
oh,
that.
he changed the game.
But you can't say he's top 10. And I love one of the guys wrote. He's like, no, he's a top 5 guard all time, but he's not top 5 player all
No,
time.
he's not.
You're right. I can entertain that. He's a top 5 guard. It's possible. He's the 3rd best shooting guard ever.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
cool. But like, and then he said he's not a top 5 player all time though, because chips matter. Yes.
Damn it, bro.
Yes, it matters.
But no, even as a player, he's not a top 5 player. Eddie.
But what's a pound for pound though?
That's I don't know.
What's
where
a pound for
that's-
pound?
I don't know where to go.
If we're going pound for pound, Isaiah Thomas was better than LeBron James. Isaiah Thomas from the Celtics
Eddie,
was
pound
better than
for
LeBron
pound,
James.
Eddie,
If we're going pound for pound, bro.
that means Steph Curry's the greatest player of all time. And he changed the culture, brother. All
Yeah,
three-pointers.
he's a culture
So that
starter
means
for
he's
sure.
the number one player of all time, right? That's not
He's
how-
greater than AI though,
Yeah.
and he's not a better basketball player. But he's greater than AI.
Yeah, I agree.
1,000%.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody's. Listen, man. Just listen to our whole pod.
Yeah.
Don't take clips and
Listen,
bits and-
even if
we got a time limit on these social media
no,
shorts,
but
boys.
no, they got to listen to what happens. People listen to like, oh, AI is overrated, and they don't listen to the rest of it.
Yeah.
In that thing, we said AI
Very clearly.
is great. He's over
underrated and overrated.
But if you put him in the top 10, you're overrating him.
Right.
And people only use
Overrated.
1 year
Yeah.
of his career and act like there was never another year. Don't keep on. So that means LeBron's clearly the greatest player of all time because in the 1 year that he put,
No, because in the same breath, they'll say AI is great because he took him to the finals, even though he lost 4-1. In the same breath, you ask them to compare LeBron and Michael to bring up finals records.
yeah.
In the same breath.
Next week when we come back, boys, we're gonna have a Super Bowl winner. We're gonna have Luka on the court. We're gonna be able to react to that.
I can deal with this.
Listen, we got about 24 hours left of the trade deadline. We just seen Jimmy Butler get traded to the Warriors. Pretty sad because he sucks now, and the Warriors kind of suck. So it's gonna be really interesting to come back and talk about that. We're gonna we're not going to be shooting on Wednesdays anymore moving forward after next week, huh?
We'll see what happens.
Big shout out to Pod Lab Studios and Ace, the best in the business. If you're looking to achieve your dream of starting a podcast, of whatever you need, whether you're here in a different state, Ace will make it happen with Pod Lab Studio, baby.
We do
Get it
live
going.
streams as well, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much. Keep on hitting that subscribe button. Keep on making sure that you like all content. Yeah, show that to the camera, baby.
There's no way these two don't win a championship,
Luka
right?
is on the Lakers. Luka's on the Lakers. Lakers get all the stars, baby. Don't listen to this loser.
You know what's crazy? It's a bigger deal he's playing with LeBron than it is he's on the Lakers.
I know.
Luka and LeBron are in the same fucking squad.
We love you guys.
Deuces.
Peace out, baby. We'll see you on that 3-peat.
Shit, I might need to get that 77 dead on my arm. We'll see what happens.